Warriors looking for back-to-back wins. Would love to get it on the home court, build on the win over Denver, and get to 500 on a Friday night here at Oracle. The starting lineups being announced, and for the Warriors, Al Harrington is not here. He has a strained lower back, didn't make it to shoot around today, and Corey Maggette has the strained hamstring and will not dress, and so the Warriors will banged up early in the season. And so the starting lineup getting jumbled up a little bit, and then also, Jim, minutes allocation. You're going to have some young guys probably get extensive minutes tonight just by necessity, so I'm anxious to see how Don Nelson does that. Also a little payback for Memphis, where the Warriors scored only 79 on Monday. And Jamie Sire, Kalena Azubuike is one of those young Warriors that has been playing some of his best basketball.
Well, that's right, Bob, and he had a great game on Wednesday night. In fact, he had 22 points coming off the Warriors bench. He currently ranks 6th in the NBA in bench scoring. I had a chance to talk to him after practice this morning, and he told me that, you know, his role here on the team, no matter what it is, he just wants to improve every single year, and he wants to be aggressive. He also said his mindset coming in off the bench and being one of the first guys to do so is just to come in, provide a spark, and be ready no matter what happens. So hopefully he can provide that spark again tonight. Guys, back to you.
Well, it'll be more than even a spark, because Kalena Azubuike is going to be part of our Southwest Airlines starting lineups, Jim. Brandon Wright and Azubuike both in the starting lineup for Don Nelson tonight.
And then who comes in off the bench? Marco Bellinelli only earned 4 minutes the other night, and you'd like to see him come in and score a little bit. Did knock down one of the shots as we look at the Southwest starting lineups.
So Azubuike in for Maggette, Brandon Wright in for Harrington, and the youngest team in the league gets even younger. Now, Memphis, you want to talk about youth. Mike Conley, O.J. Mayo. Rudy Gay is the old man there with Darrell Arthur and Marc Gasol. There's guys that should still be in college for Mark Ivaroni.
Well, this is a very young team, and you're starting a backcourt. O.J. Mayo could be a sophomore in college. And then you look at the other player who just came out last year after 1 year at Ohio State, Michael Conley. So they're starting players that could still be playing college basketball. It's tough to win like that, but they're going with the youth movement.
The keys to the ball game, Mr. Barnett, it's got to be, how about play a different game than Monday against Memphis? What do you got, our Toyota keys?
Well, you've got to put a body on Gasol. You cannot let him roam free. He's big, and once he gets inside, tough to stop. Goes to the line an awful lot. You got to keep him away from the basket, and so that means they've got to play the pick and roll defense a little differently. With Conley coming across, you're not worried about his outside shot. You've got to slide underneath that screen and let the big man stay with Gasol rather than have him show against the smaller man. And anemic shooting against Memphis on Monday night. You need more ball movement. The ball can't just go to one place and stop because everybody stands around.
Don Nelson just made a change from the announcement of the starting lineups to the actual starting lineups. C.J. Watson is in for DeMarcus Nelson at the point guard spot.
Well, changed his mind, and interesting here because let's see, C.J. gives a little better ball handling, but not the defense at the other end. But remember, Michael Conley is not the offensive threat as a lot of point guards.
Brandon Wright, the left hand missing off iron, and Darrell Arthur with the rebound. Now Arthur, good mindset out of Kansas to get to the glass, both offensively and defensively. Brandon Wright will be tested as Memphis turns it over. O.J. Mayo, the 1 year at USC, he was pretty good on Monday night.
Well, he was better in Sacramento on Wednesday night.
Yeah, they got blown out in that game, and then when they got down 19, Memphis made a furious comeback to make the final score close.
He got his 28 points, career high.
And Jackson with the game's first basket.
Transition defense early on. Let's see how they handle that. Didn't do well. They allowed 35 points on Monday night by not getting back.
Marc Gasol, acquired from the Lakers in the trade for his brother Pau Gasol. Jay Mayo dropping in the deep two.
Well, he's going to be a scorer in this league. There's no question about that. I like Wright and Beatrice together because you got two great offensive rebounds. He got hit on that play, and they said he got a block.
One thing with Beatrice, as well as he's playing, eventually the recognition is going to come from around the league. He takes a lot of contact without benefit at the foul line, but that's eventually going to change.
If memory serves me correct, didn't shoot a free throw at all in Memphis.
And that was when Gasol had double-digit free throws. So
Andres is the leading rebounder in the NBA.
Mayo, that little floater. Rebound squirting to Arthur, and putting it up and in. Memphis will give you effort. And they will play hard as young guys with nothing to lose, and so you get a lot of puppies on both sides. Brandon Wright taking it inside, and he will get to the line. Now Brandon, his face-up game has improved dramatically. He also can kind of contort and corkscrew the body, where defensively you get caught leaning, moving, and you do foul.
Well, Brandon has that length, and he also has quickness, and he has quickness to the ball. I'd like to see him mix it up. He's getting a great opportunity here. He's got to improve the little free throw shooting because he's going to get fouled a lot. He's got a nice up fake, gets people in the air. And once he goes up in the air, not too many people get to that shot because of his length. I love the shot that he blocked against Kenyon Martin on Wednesday night here. Kenyon thought he had a nice 17-footer. He just went right up and knocked it right back.
Brandon, both those free throws look very good. Good arc on both of them. Tying things at 4. Defensively, he has to get low to compensate for lack of strength. Showed on Mayo and made him give up the ball there. Marc Gasol. Harrington guarded Gasol a lot on Monday. Biedrins is on Gasol tonight. Andres got a piece of that. It got to Gasol and taken away. Push to Azubuike is a little too far, and we're going to see that a little bit with the Warriors. Without what you would call a true ball handler, anyone has free reign to start the break, and you're going to make some mistakes doing that. They're going to push it up, and it's usually the big man that throws it over the head. We've seen Biedrins do that a couple times already this year. You talked about, Jim, they do have to pass the ball to the front court, not as much dribbling as a year ago. Arthur missing the baseline jumper. Biedrins pulling the rebound, and Jackson in transition. Interesting. He could have thrown it to Watson or Jackson. He chose Watson. Or excuse me, chose Jackson. There's that jump hook, and that is going to be his go-to move from that side of the floor. Well, and I think to the middle and score. And you had said it just a second ago, Jim. No one is going to get to that jump hook. Not with that elevation and that length. Like Conley, who has been struggling mightily shooting the ball. Conley comes in at 32% from the field. He's hit only 1 3 all season. C.J. Watson fouled on the drive. Brandon rolls, gets to the spot. And this little one dribble jump hook. Brandon, what impressed me the other day when he had the career high 18 is the fashion in which he did it. Nice steal there. Gotta be careful with the ball. But Brandon, they never ran a play for Brandon Wright. All of his field goals, all 7 of them, came without running one play. He just got to the open spot, found the ball, and then followed up on missed shots at the offensive end. Biedrins deflecting that ball and still remain Memphis possession. Interesting how they're defensively here. They got Azubuike on Gay. Rudy Gay, legit 20-point scorer. Yeah, he's got a height advantage over Kalena Azubuike. That's the thing Monday. You worry about Rudy Gay, and he had a decent game, but with Gasol getting 27, that was just found money for the Grizz. Jackson on Mayo, just shoots right over him. Gasol, good hands on the rebound. Where would they be without him? He anchors their team. That's a reach. So here's Gay, 20-point scorer a year ago, 3rd year in the league, out of Connecticut, traded on draft day for Battier. Arthur, we've seen him hit that shot. He's missing there. Watson to Biedrins, two-handed hammer. They knew it was coming in the backcourt. So that nonverbal communication, and Watson just willed him to keep running. Zabuki's got his work cut out for him. Contested that shot on Gay. Biedrins another rebound. This early on. Bucket and the 2 rebounds. Double-double streak. As Biedrins will pump fake, put it up and out, but he'll get to the line. If Biedrins gets another double-double, Nate Thurmond was the last Warrior to have a dozen double-doubles consecutively. Well, just running the floor, and you can see how quickly he can get up in the air. Now, he's left-handed, but he jumped off his left foot there. Normally, a right-handed player jumps off his left foot. And he had, on Wednesday night, a reverse move where he initiated the move from up top. He came off the elbow and took one dribble and dunked it with his right hand. Watch this move on the foul line. The Latvian lift. Yeah, that's good. And
It's helped his percentage, hasn't it?
It helps get the ball a little over the iron. Anders shoots it straight on, but it's the flat free throws that have no shot. And making him that, he developed that little hop during the summer. And City Mocker said, okay, but you have to be consistent with it. Gasol missing there, rebound battle. Watson, the one-arm bandit, went up for that one. And CJ was fouled by Arthur. So Arthur will pick up his second.
And CJ's going to get used to that brace on his right arm. Ball keeps alive. He knows he comes in. If he doesn't go in and rebound the ball, Arthur scores. So he's learning how to shoot with that handicap on his right hand, right arm.
And then right, shot it short. Akeem Warwick just checked in, pulled the rebound. So Warwick and Conley with Marc Gasol, Rudy Gay. Gasol running the floor. The Warriors in the first quarter against Denver, their transition defense was non-existent. And they were able to right the ship on it.
And the first 13 baskets made, or excuse me, the first 15 baskets made by Denver, 6 dunks, 7 layups. 13 of their 15 came that fashion.
All 5 Memphis starters have scored. Brandon right down the lane, missed the layup, and an offensive foul.
He tried to avoid the contact, and he did not hit him flush. Okay, Brandon rolls. Let's watch this. That's a brush. That is a brush and a fall. That's the second time they've thrown across court and not been ready for it.
He's been throwing ahead. Azubuike catching and finishing.
Memphis is not in sync on their rotation pass there.
And Marc Ivoroni noticing exactly the same thing. He's going to use a timeout. It's a 20-second timeout, and he's saying just what you said, Jim. We're trying to run just a regular offense. We're throwing passes to guys who aren't looking.
Should always see the ball on both ends of the floor, offense and defense.
Nice crowd on a Friday night. The Warriors Club 200 mini plans are on sale now. Guarantee yourself the best remaining seats. And 4 and 10 game packages starting at $27 per game. Warriors.com or 888-GSW-HOOP. Operators are standing by right now, and they've extended this to make it into a full timeout. So the Warriors up 12-10 early on a Friday night Oracle, trying to take care of the Grizzlies. Warriors up a deuce midway through the first. Brandon Wright getting the start. Azubuike getting the start. And Brandon Wright is part of our Kia card feature, courtesy of Kia Motors. Born in Nashville, Tennessee, the 1 year at North Carolina. And in high school, not only did he lead the team to 4 straight titles, Brandon Wright was one heck of a baseball pitcher. He had opportunities to do some damage on the diamond in addition to playing basketball. Can you imagine
Who's that 6'10" pitcher named Randy?
Randy Johnson.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson. John Roush, another guy who's 6'10", who's made it in Major League Baseball. You talk about release point issues. He had that kind of height.
Just turned 21 last month, did Brandon. Don brought him along slowly last year, and he's developing.
Conley and C.J. Watson, Gasol and Beatrice. O.J. Mayo working with Warwick and Rudy Gay. Warriors little zone look here. Mayo did well to save the turnover. Shot clock at 1. And Rudy Gay buries a 3 as the 3:24 buzzer goes off. And Rudy Gay, 4 of 20 on threes, except now it's 5, and 4 of them are against the Warriors.
They did that in Memphis last time there.
Just to make a 3 against anyone else in the league.
That ball
should have gone to Beatrice. He got it anyway.
Well, Magic Johnson won a championship against the Celtics on a hook that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was wide open, the same place, right from the same identical spot. Remember that? In the Garden.
I do. Baby hook.
By the way, it's Rudy Gay when he shot that 3. Reminiscent of last night. Not quite as deep as Brandon Roy's was, but what a game. Was that incredible?
If you just watch the final 1.9 seconds in OT.
Shot clock winding down here. They kick it back out to Rudy, and same angle as Brandon Roy last night, but that was a tough shot with 0.8 of a second left.
The ball just has to be out of the shooter's hand, and it has to hit iron or nothing. In case it was a swish. Beatrice just continues to inhale rebounds. Andre 6 points, 4 boards. Back Jackson doubled. He's picked up the dribble. And right on Warwick. Very similar type of players. Jackson inside. Steven Jack with the rebound. Nowhere to go. Still able to sneak it in. Steven Jackson forced Carmelo Anthony into 33 shot attempts to get his 28 points.
Yes.
I'm not talking about a guy who left it on the floor on both ends. Jackson was terrific against the Nuggets. Locked down to 5. Rudy Gay. Gasol sneaking in. Good vision by Rudy Gay that time. Gasol moves well without the ball.
Yes, he does. He has instinct to how to play basketball. He knows when to move, where to move. And Andres Biedrins has that sense also.
Biedrins losing the handle. Ricochets out to Azubuike, and the Warriors lose it.
Memphis has picked it up here a little more defensively.
Anthony Randolph getting first quarter minutes. So the 14th pick out of LSU will check in for Brandon Wright. Brandon sits with 4 points.
Well, he's played 1 minute all season long. That was in Memphis at the last part of the game. Wasn't even a full minute.
No Maggette, no Harrington tonight if you're just tuning in. So the rotation altered a little bit as Rudy Gay is feeling it.
You don't stop that shot. When he steps back and fades away, you're just not going to stop it. CJ has to be a scorer once in a while to stay on the floor.
Kind of posted up Conley and put it in his face.
Well, that's one player who can match strength, although Conley's got a pretty strong upper body. But Conley is not as quick as I thought he was.
Conley, who's been in a season-long slump in the early going here, is coming out of it tonight. 30% shooter, but he's made his first 2 jump shots. Double CJ. Handoff from deep and rattled that out.
He's not afraid to launch, I'll tell you that. But he's got to go in and think about rebounding and defense.
Well,
that's what he has to think about.
That'd be the weakness of Anthony's game right now, and that is perimeter shooting.
Yes. He's fronting here. They're going to call a foul on him. As he was trying to front on Warwick.
Rebounding, blocking shots, and handling the ball is not Randolph's weakness. Marco Milicic check in. Marc Gasol sitting with 4 points and 2 boards.
Well, you talked about it on Monday. The number 2 overall pick in the draft just is not developed. He's still very young.
Well, I just like that 05 draft because you have LeBron and Carmelo and Wade, Chris Bosh. Milicic just unfortunately sticks out like a sore thumb. Top 5 picks. And O.J. Mayo dropping in the jumper now.
He's going to be a player. I don't think he's a great shooter, but he's going to be a good player.
Jackson 3, kept alive by Azubuike. Really rattled in. Here comes Mayo. Warwick to Milicic. You see Memphis, if the Warriors are sloppy getting back, the Grizzlies will counterattack. It's a 10-2 Memphis run.
They're a very athletic team.
Azubuike down the lane, and finally a blocking foul. Kalena's got to look up and say, I'll take it.
How hard was that shot? He was concerned about a charge. He changed everything in it and still had enough focus to knock it down.
Azubuike will shoot the free throw, and we return the floater down the lane with the Warriors down 3.
Last year, Turco and the Stars eliminated us in a grueling playoff showdown. But this season, Patty and the New Look Sharks will not be denied. Saturday at 7 on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Real men know that getting tested is the way to take care of their families. That's why real men wear gowns. For a list of the tests you need, go to ahrq.gov.
Whenever our nation wants a glimpse of the future, it looks to California, a place that's always embraced the new. As a company founded in California, we at Chevron believe the same. So today we're in our home state, harnessing the sun, developing a new generation of fuels. We've been here more than 125 years, and we're looking ahead and seeing what's possible. This is the power of human energy, Chevron.
To give the Honda Accord even greater fuel efficiency and safety, its frame is engineered out of high tensile strength steel. This makes it strong, yet light. So strong, in fact, it's an Insurance Institute top safety pick. And so light, It offers great fuel efficiency, taking the Accord to a whole new level.
Lease a Honda Accord for $209 a month for well-qualified customers.
The Sharks apparently are never going to lose at home this year. 8-0, and they take on the Stars tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Joe Thornton leading the way. The only issue will be whether Nabokov's injury is lingering, because San Jose beating St. Louis 5-4 in the shootout last night. Off to a tremendous start. And the Sharks 12-2, 8-0 at home, and just playing fabulous hockey.
They are on a roll.
Doug Wilson acquired a couple defensemen, Rob Blake being one of them in the offseason. Warriors seeing Memphis shoot 61% from the field. Warriors at 47%. Anthony Randolph getting some early playing time. No Corey Maggette, no Al Harrington. And so Azubuike and Brandon Wright started the game.
You got to realize that this is a very different lineup right now that's on the floor for the Warriors. They're not used to playing together with these groups. Andres Biedrins and Steven Jackson. Yes, they played with Azubuike, but not a lot with Watson. And certainly with Brandon Wright and Anthony Randolph now.
Kalena averaging 15 points per game. Has 5 here in the first quarter. Well, the problem is Kalena's got to guard Rudy Gay, which will be problematic. Warwick blocked by Biedrins. And Andres tipping to an open spot. Azubuike, little shake and bake, and putting it in.
That's a heck of a move. He challenged a smaller man, and he knew a big man was coming, but he got rid of it quickly out of his hands so it wouldn't be blocked.
Gay and Azubuike with 7 each, leading their respective squads.
He goes a lot stronger to the right, but he converted there and going left, and that's good for his confidence.
Hook on Mayo is to dare him to shoot from the outside, but he's got a lot of confidence. Biedrins having that slapped out of bounds. Still be Warrior ball.
Everybody reaching in, and Andres retreating and still getting enough elevation to block it. And they tipped it out. Azubuike, a little hesitation, and just got it over the outstretched arms of Miletich. Quick release.
Warriors have 2 developmental league players starting and playing well, and Watson and Azubuike. CJ missing there. Randolph committing the foul, his second, going for the rebound.
Now they'll leave him out there.
Going to get Quentin Ross into the ball game. Ross coming over after 4 years with the Clippers, signing as a free agent. Excellent defender, good floor game player. Mayo will sit with 4 points. Warriors would like to crank up their own defense. Memphis shooting 52% from the field. They came in the game at 42% on the year. Clock down to 5. Kyle Lowry with a 3. Players that never make a 3 are hitting 3s tonight.
He just doesn't shoot a whole lot of them.
No.
But you're wide open like that, and it's a pretty good rotation off the double team. If you're going to double, don't let him make a skip pass across the lane. Shouldn't be able to do that.
Biedrins off glass. Quentin Ross with the rebound. Kyle Lowry out of Villanova loves to penetrate. Does not usually like to shoot the ball, but travel. That's one thing. If you're playing Lowry, he's not going to settle for the jumper. He lives at the foul line, and he loves to get into you, bounce off you, draw fouls. Watson drawing a couple defenders. Randolph dropping in the jumper.
Randolph plays with a lot of confidence.
His first NBA basket.
How about that?
Warwick, good pump fake. That'll get him to the line.
They're looking to double team every time, and Biedrins got over there, but he just got to be a little more under control, not quite so anxious. He knows that.
So Andres, who was plagued by foul trouble the other night, picks up his second here.
He comes over and talks to Tony Brothers. So that was an easy call for you. Kind of apologize for jumping on his back.
Keem Warwick, for him at Syracuse, a quality player. Jim Boeheim, the Big East Player of the Year in 05. Won that NCAA title with Carmelo in 03.
One of the few guys about all 4 years.
All 4 years, 19th pick in 05. Ronny Turiaf, who, not surprisingly, has become a fan favorite as Biedrins sits down with 6 points and 5 rebounds. Can he play with more energy than Ronny Turiaf?
No. He puts it all out there. First of all, he gives 100%. And his 100% is a heck of a lot more than a lot of people.
Lowry committing the foul. And team's over the limit, so C.J. Watson will shoot 2. Well, Turiaf, and long way to go in the year, but blocks per minute, I like his chances as far as being among the league leaders.
When you average over 2.5 blocks, and you're playing less than 20 minutes a night, that puts you at the top of the list.
It's pretty good.
Puts you at the top of the class.
I mean, he's 6 overall just in general, but get into the amount of playing time Ronny gets. And, with the Lakers, we saw him 4 times a year, but Jim, to see him nightly, Ronny Turiaf's timing is incredible. Really doesn't buy pump fakes and times his blocks wonderfully.
He's always on balance with that body, and he's very quick leaper when he needs to be.
Warriors are 7 of 7 from the foul line, which is a good sign. Shot clock off, winding down the first quarter. In and out of the hands of Milicic. So Memphis trying to play for the last shot. And kind of a silly turnover. Warriors get an opportunity.
2 things they did. Number 1, Lowry made a foul, put someone on the line in the waning seconds. That's a no-no. And then, unforgivably, you throw away your possession. I talked to Marc, the coach, before the game, and did the same thing in Sacramento.
CJ setting up Azubuike. And the Warriors knock down a 3.
How costly was that turnover?
A little sloppy for the Grizzlies. Free throws by Watson. Azubuike 3. Warriors get 5 free ones. They finish on a 12-5 run. And the Warriors up a deuce after the first 12 minutes. Monday night, they shot only 34% as a team, 50% from the field through the first quarter, and the Warriors up 30-28. Getting ready to start the second quarter. Warriors up 2. A lot of the family and friends out here. In fact, all month of November. 4 tickets, 4 hot dogs, 4 bags of chips, 4 soft drinks. Save up to $98 on the package price. Marcus Williams is getting his first playing time of the season at the point guard spot. As we have a foul, but no goaltending signal.
Did you say that Turiaf can get up and block shots? This young man, Anthony Randolph, as we take a look at Marcus Williams in his first appearance. Marcus Williams on the floor now, but Anthony Randolph off the floor. Can he get up quickly? We saw him do that in China in exhibition game.
Milicic missing the free throw. So set the lineups here. Anthony Randolph, Kalena Azubuike with Marcus Williams, Ronny Turiaf, and Steven Jackson.
Well, everybody's getting their chance.
And Rudy Gay with Warwick, Milicic, Kyle Lowry. And Quentin Ross, and both free throws missed. So Marcus Williams comes in ahead of DeMarcus Nelson. Williams acquired from the New Jersey Nets for a conditional first-round pick. Randolph step-back jumper. Anthony Randolph. He's knocked down a couple J's.
Kind of surprising. I'm even surprised that he took those shots. As I said, he does not lack for confidence.
Rudy Gay sent away by Randolph. Holy smokes.
The young man can jump. And he's got, just like Turiaf, he's got impeccable timing. He just plants himself and times it. And I guarantee you, Rudy Gay never thought he could get up that high. He thought he was home free with that one.
I'll tell you, look on the Warrior roster as Lowry stops, pops, and rims that out. Milicic the rebound, and he has it blocked. Turiaf, Randolph, Brandon Wright, Biedrins. Warriors will be throwing themselves a few block parties. Marcus Williams pulled the string short. a player. When you have a shot blocker in there, or a couple of them, does it make you think a little?
Of course, you've got to alter things.
And Randolph.
He changed that.
And then was fouled.
Randolph changed that because you got thinking about it. You got to do something different. You got to go to the other side of the rim, or you got to release it quicker, or you come to a jump stop and make a pump fake. So Rudy Gay reverses, comes in. Now Randolph, just his presence there made Rudy think about it. All right, that's what I mean by changing it.
What I liked is he contested the shot and got back for the defensive rebound. I'm telling you, the book is that Anthony's outside shot still needs work.
Well, it does.
But you wouldn't know it tonight.
For the time being.
He's 3 of 4, and they've all been perimeter jumpers.
They're going over the top of screen with Mayo and underneath on everybody else.
Warwick inside, having it knocked away. Milicic, look what I found.
And Warwick could have earned a free throw there or two.
Marcus Williams, good vision up the floor. Azubuike with a finish and the foul. Marcus Williams has a beautiful lead pass as Kalena was streaking down the wing.
Just got strength, go to the man, protect the basketball, bring it back, kind of get a little bump there, and it kind of centers you because you lean in as you start to go, and you know you're going to absorb the contact.
And I love Turiaf's reaction. How much fun would he be to play with?
Well, even when he got the shot, the block shot on Milicic, he kind of playfully smiled at him coming back. It wasn't taunting, just kind of like, hey, I got you, and having fun with it.
Jay Mayo, show and go.
A lot of quickness out there. I'm not sure there's a lot of control.
And deflected away. A collision. And Marcus Williams called for the foul. Williams has been doing extra conditioning, has been playing much better in practice. And what Don Nelson has said, if you earn minutes in the game, it'll be because of your play in practice. And so it's applied to a lot of guys. Turiaf went for the hammer. Good dish out by Lowry there.
Can't block everything.
No.
Sometimes you have to play a little more fundamental defense and not try to be a shot blocker.
Marcus Williams can handle and run the pick and roll really better than any of the other Warrior point guards. Jackson is spilled. And Mayo launches, missing the three. And a rebound out of bounds. I mean, it really, in the three-point guards, all fill in the role of Monte Ellis. C.J. Watson's the best outside shooter. DeMarcus Nelson is the best defender.
Right.
And Marcus Williams is probably the most pass-first of the three.
Yeah, and CJ's probably going to dribble a little bit more, but he certainly can handle the ball.
Illegal defense, so Don Nelson will look at matchups and game situations. And
What you look for in a point guard, though, is someone who can break the defender down.
okay, and get to spots on the floor.
And none of those three can do that like Monte Ellis, clearly. And that's what they're lacking. Believe it or not, DeMarcus Williams, with his strength, can break people down. He gets to the rim.
DeMarcus Nelson.
Excuse me, DeMarcus Nelson. He gets to the rim more than any of the other 2 point guards.
Jackson dropping in the jumper.
He just understands to keep a line dribbling because it keeps his man just a little bit further away from him.
Jack's got 7.
That's just basic. It's not even a jump shot. It's just kind of a push shot.
And Ross hitting a 3. So very similar to Monday night. The Grizzlies are hitting from the perimeter. 3 of 5 on threes.
Now that's a shot that he should have, after they missed a switch, and he's on Milicic as we watch Lowry go to the basket.
And blocked by Azubuike. And the ricochet back down in the corner by Mayo. And Milicic forgot the ball. Lowry still hustling. And Arthur shoved off with a free arm and drew the foul on Turiaf.
A lot of contact in there.
A lot of guys attacking the rim with 8:13 remaining in the first half. Kalena Azubuike has 13 to lead the Warriors up 5.
Welcome back to Oracle Arena. The Warriors lead by 5 here in the the second quarter. So far tonight, we've seen rookie O.J. Mayo score 4 points for the Grizzlies, but let's take a look back at what we saw him do for the Trojans when he played a year ago for USC, averaging more than 20 points a game and earning all Pac-10 and all freshman team honors. But he was not the only player in the Pac-10 turning heads last year. A staggering 7 players from the conference were taken in the first 21 picks of the NBA draft. 12 were taken overall, and besides Mayo, we've already seen Brooke Lopez and Ryan Anderson. Up next will be Kevin Love when Minnesota comes to town next Tuesday. Back to you guys.
I tell you what, Jamie, you put that whole list out there. That's a lot of talent, Jim.
A lot of talent, and even the number 21 pick, Ryan Anderson, is going to be a very good NBA player.
A lot of confidence when we saw him in New Jersey shooting the ball, the Cal product.
He just knows how to play, and he will get his shots, and he will make his shots. Kevin Love, I love. You know, in fact, Memphis may have given up a little too much to get Mayo. They gave up Kevin Love and Mike Miller.
Right.
To me, that's just a little gamble there, but I have to say, I think Mayo's going to be a very, very good pro here in a couple of years.
Well, you mentioned something Monday. You know, people see the shooting and the ball handling, but he had a couple guys rolling off pick and rolls. He saw the pass that led to the pass that led to a bucket. He made some kind of basketball plays that jumped out at you a little bit.
Yes, he's a basketball player more than I had realized. And he's not a great shooter, but he is a scorer, and he will score big in this league.
Arthur knocks down a couple free throws. And Memphis, with all the young collegians, but also $12 to $15 million in cap room next year. So there'll be a player in free agency, you would think. Jackson, that was not the prettiest drive, but he will get himself to the foul line. Steven Jackson kind of careening against bodies, ball flying everywhere, and able to regather and draw the foul. So Marco Bellinelli will check in. Azubuike, terrific, 5 of 6 shooting, 13 points as he sits down. Steven Jackson, free throws 2 and 3. He's dropping that in. Our U.S. Marines leaders of the game, Captain Jack leading the NBA in minutes played. Better than 44 a game, and
that's a little much. Almost 2 minutes more than the second player, and that's Chris Bosh from Toronto.
I'll tell you what, the 3 minutes that Marco Bellinelli played to rest Jackson at the end of the third into the fourth.
Yes.
Steven Jackson had a freshness in the fourth that we had not seen in prior games. I think that the younger players can step up and give Don Nelson minutes. Resting Jack, keeping that 38-40 is much better than 44. Lowry missing, Turiaf back to box out, but right to Arthur, unable to finish, and Turiaf stays with it. Memphis is led by 5. The Warriors have led by as many as 8.
Let's see if he can break people down. Oh, he just gave Jackson a wide open look, but I'd like to see Marcus Williams try to get to the rim and finish.
And off the hands of Mayo, he did well to catch it, and he drew the foul.
Sometimes Steven doesn't realize it. He does commit a foul in those situations. I think that was a pretty easy call for Tommy Washington. You have a pretty good angle here because Mayo's going for the ball. And see, the reason Steven got the foul is Mayo had the ball. Okay, if Steven had gone for the ball, they'd come to it simultaneously. Maybe, you know, they just let it go. But it looked like he regained possession of it.
Anthony Randolph sits to a nice round of applause. 6 points, 2 boards. Got his hand on a couple blocks. And then right back in. Quentin Ross, but knocked away by Bellinelli. Initially,
push it over. Someone's open.
Brandon Wright running, and a blocking foul. Now, they're not going to allow the continuation. They're going to call a blocking foul on Arthur and take away the Warriors' bucket. Good call by Tony Brothers.
Well,
this is just bad basketball.
The game has changed, where you now coach your big men to try to take charges, not only in a fast break, but in half-court situations.
Arthur just picked up his 3rd foul.
You don't see Turiaf doing that too much. He goes for the block, which I think all big men should do. Try to change the shot, do something different. Steven get a little extra time to work out the kinks.
So Jackson and Rudy Gay. Bellinelli hides behind the screen. Battles out the jumper. Marc Gasol playing with Milicic. This is as big as Memphis can get. We never saw this Monday night with the 2 7-footers playing together.
See, but there's a non-factor there because he just went underneath the screen. He didn't need the big man to help out. They're doubling Marc all the time.
Clock at 5. Bellinelli staying with Mayo at 1. Mayo missing. He just snatched out of the air. Good outlet by Brandon. Bellinelli missed the layup, but he drew the foul.
He was thinking about dunking it. Should have just gone in to the left side, off the glass, and get an easy 2. Get it up there, make it. When you try to put it over the front of the rim, well, they just smothered Mayo on that shot. A great outlet pass, right on the money. But when you go down and try to just lay it up over the front of that rim, not much of a foul, that's a basket you should make. Okay? Now maybe a little push in the back, but had he gone for the back, had he gone for the backboard, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have gone right off the glass into the net.
I always think using the backboard is better.
Oh, absolutely.
You invite disaster with going over the front of the iron.
Yeah, because it can just trickle off. And now he's come away with just 1 free throw remaining and can get 1 point out of this only.
Gasol had 27 and 16 Monday. 4 points and 3 fouls. A little bit different tonight. And Marco got nothing. See, that's very frustrating. In a beautiful defensive sequence, you had an outlet, you had a breakaway layup, and you come up with a 0 that trip down.
And then you worry that he doesn't get playing time, so then he worries that he's going to be coming out. He just has to play defense, otherwise he will come out with Don Nelson.
Bellinelli deflected that. Shot clock at 3. Rudy Gay on Jackson, another triple. Long rebound. Milicic, good box out. New 24 for the Grizzlies. Clear aside for Gay here.
They're zoning up. They're zoning up on him. They're playing man-to-man, but they're just a little bit of zone temporarily.
Alley-oop. And Turioff smelled it out. So the game kind of hanging there. Warriors up 5, but it has not been pretty. Brandon Wright averts disaster. I like Turioff just on that square up, missing there. Conley with the rebound. So both teams very sloppy the last couple possessions.
After you almost lose it, very, very rarely do you ever convert on a basket on that play.
Conley got the quick release and Marc flying in.
They'd like him to develop this year a little bit. You know, he's been a double-digit scorer, but
Memphis bench was 16 of their 39. Warriors have 6 off the bench. The team doing anything shooting the ball this quarter.
When the point guard gets a big man, as Jackson knocks that down, when the point guard gets a big man switching, he ought to just back up a little bit and work him. But they're too anxious to get rid of the ball. The big man will never be able to stay with it quickly. They played that well there.
Conley, show and go. Brandon recovered. C.J. Watson's going to get Bellinelli the easy one. Gay is hustling back, and there's the layup off the glass.
Yeah, he made sure that time, didn't he? Their defense was very, very good in that sequence.
You know, and Bellinelli is playing some defense.
Yes, he is.
I'm watching him specifically.
Yes, he is.
Not easy for him to cover Mayo, believe me. He's working on it. 4-minute mark here in the second. Warriors' biggest lead has been 8 up, 7 right now. Steven Jackson will pick up the foul. Brandon Wright had the block easy. Jack's got to be careful here. Timeout on the floor, 3:58 remaining in the half. The Warrior lead is 7, and everybody on the roster is getting to play in the first half tonight. Picked up the dribble. Beatrix, the quickness on it.
Andres and the Warriors hit the road Sunday for an interstate battle with the Sacramento Kings. Warriors Kings Sunday at 6 on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Underneath everything we are all people. And when we reach out a hand to one, we can influence the condition of all. That's what it means to live united.
Oil, energy, the environment. Where are the answers? This isn't a liberal or conservative issue. It's a human issue. As an energy company, Chevron has a great responsibility. So we've improved our own energy efficiency 27% since 1992. And now we ask you to join us in one of the most important efforts of our time. Using less. Will you join us? Chevron, human energy.
Monte Ellis autograph signing at Sports Gallery in Palo Alto, Saturday, November 8th at 7.
Warrior basketball brought to you by Southwest Airlines. Low fares, no hidden fees. Warriors with the day off tomorrow. College football all over the place. Stanford and Oregon. I have it for you right here at 12:30 on Comcast Sportsnet.
Autzen Stadium up in Eugene.
Cardinal could be bowl eligible, and you also have USC Cal, which is going to be a terrific game. Oregon State's had a nice season. Oregon's been good, and Stanford, they get win number 6, and they're going bowling.
Oregon State beat USC. USC, though, their defense, they allow 1 touchdown a game.
Yeah, they're rolling. And you're not going to see the Washington schools in any standings.
Oh, my gosh.
The Apple Cup this year is going to be like a rotten apple.
Was that last week that they won? They lost by a combined, what, 112-0?
That's correct. Washington State and Washington.
I mean,
do you know
that's got to be a record?
Washington had 28 straight years of winning seasons. And they and Florida State had the longest consecutive deal with that. Washington has fallen apart. Rudy Gay is a real nice player. I mean, in year 3, to average 20 in his second season. And, you know, that was a trade on draft day where Houston drafted Gay.
Right.
Traded, you know, and ended up getting Battier for him. And the Warriors had heavy interest in Rudy Gay, who was selected before the Warriors could pick.
But Jerry West coveted him.
Yes, he did. Thought he would be a quality player, and he was right on the money.
He's not the defensive player that Battier is, but he's got better size, and he is going to get better.
Bellinelli baseline, shot flat. Brandon Wright, Turioff, Bellinelli with Azubuike back in. C.J. Watson. So here are some rest minutes for Jackson. Now, Don Nelson's going to look at Jackson sat with the Warriors up +5. How do they play these next 3.5 minutes? Can they play without Steven Jackson on the floor? And so far, not so good. You've had a bucket, and then you had a stolen inbound, and now you have Warwick drawing the foul. Coaches look at the plus-minus.
Well, they just got a little sloppy there. And Conley made it nice. Conley's playing much better than he did Monday night against the Warriors.
Marcus Nelson will get his first minutes. Bellinelli will sit down. Marco had a bucket in 5 minutes. Biedrins is going to check in too for Ronny Turioff.
Conley's already got 6 tonight. He was 1 of 6, 3 points total on Monday.
So Don Nelson has played 10 players in the first half. Warwick, only 2 players in uniform not to play. Rob Kurz, the undrafted free agent out of Notre Dame, and then Anthony Morrow out of Georgia Tech.
Who some consider to be the best shooter on the team, best pure shooter.
Warwick hitting ball free throws. All right, so mark it down here. Warriors with a 1-point lead. With Jackson resting, we'll see how they play these next several minutes, or if Don Nelson can avoid having to put Steven back in the game. Steven's got a couple fouls.
You got the old man Biedrins with all those young guys.
Yeah. It's an illegal defense on Memphis. Yeah, Andres is 22 years of age.
I was
Remember, he doesn't turn 23 till April.
That's what
does
it
that
is.
every year.
Yeah.
He adds a year at the end of every season.
22, so he's the veteran out there.
And the longest tenured Warrior.
Yeah.
You know, that's really remarkable. Year 5.
Well, I like Brandon Wright and Biedrins on the floor together just because they're going to get a lot of offensive rebounds between the two.
You know, they have the length, which you see because of their, their tall size, but they're mobile. They will run to loose balls too. Brandon did that against Denver beautifully a couple times.
Well, he ran one down earlier tonight that saved the possession.
Yeah.
Keep the dribble alive.
pocket three. DeMarcus Nelson, little bunny.
That kid is mentally tough.
Yeah, 4 years at Duke under Krzyzewski. DeMarcus can play the game. Learning a new position, primarily an off guard in college. Mayo turning the corner. It's a nice play by O.J. Mayo.
He's going to find ways to score in different fashion. He'll have a variety of shots.
Revenge on Milicic. Andres called for the travel. Don Nelson not pleased at all. He's at midcourt. 2:29 mandatory with the Warriors up to resting Steven Jackson and DeMarcus Nelson, the floater.
Hey guys. Ooh, I've been looking for that. Has Legal seen this?
Yeah. Cheryl, what happened to your,
Oh, yeah, I know. If it gets any worse, I'll have it checked out.
Worse? How could it get worse?
Yeah, maybe we should call somebody?
I'm fine.
You wouldn't ignore this, so why ignore the signs of a stroke? At the first warning signs, call 911 immediately, because time lost is brain lost.
I mean, the one thing about Antoine is you knew he could score, and he scores from a variety of different ways. When you think about guys scoring 50 points in consecutive nights, I mean, it's an incredible feat. And then against the Lakers, you had Kobe going for 50 as well. He would score. It's fun. Certainly a team game, but every once in a while when you just see individuals going off and topping one another and doing incredible things, for a fan, it's a lot of fun to watch.
51-point game. Well, the Warriors would like a little payback against the Grizzlies because they felt Monday night that was a game that they should have. And you look at the games upcoming with the Kings and then the T-Wolves. Detroit, that'll be nationally televised, and then little Baron Davis reunion on Saturday. They have a very busy week coming up, and all these games without Monte Ellis over the next couple months, they're learning, they're developing, but they'd like to put a few of these in the win column.
Yeah, because you don't want to suffer too much. You do not want to get behind the 8 ball. You want to keep a little alive here for that and sniffing that playoff.
And I think the thing Don Nelson's looking at is, hey, the Warriors are shooting 50% tonight. That's markedly improved over 34% Monday. They're limiting Memphis to 43% shooting, yet the lead is only 2.
Well, it's hard to win games, and overall in the season, in the 5 games, they're shooting 42%. Their opponents are 47%.
Right. And the reason why the game is so close is Memphis is pounding the Warriors on the glass, 25-15. Mayo from deep.
One reason they're getting pounded on the glass, because the Warriors are getting a lot of help defense, so they're not able to block people off. So there's help right there again.
That one blocked by Brandon Wright again. They do come up with a stop, even though Memphis had a number of opportunities. Azubuike down the lane, flipping it up and out. Rudy Gay passed up the open look and walked right through the lane. And now a technical foul
on Milicic.
And Milicic is gone. Darko Milicic got 2 very quick tees and is sent out.
He just got his money's worth, too, after the second tee, at least verbally.
So a couple tees and an ejection. And now we'll get Terrell Arthur back in the game quickly. C.J. Watson This is the first technical free throw. The Warriors have been doing a good job at the line. Had been 12 of 14.
Yeah, the only two missed were from Bellinelli on one trip. Well, while we're waiting here, let's take a look and see if this ball goes out of bounds. Biedrins has it. Biedrins touches it. That's what I thought. And they gave it back to the Warriors. And that's what Milicic was a little upset about. How can you make that call? And then he teed him up. That ball went off Andres' hand.
Right. Milicic double teed. Watson makes the second. Again, we're keeping an eye on the fact that Jackson went to the bench with about 3.5.
Yeah.
And can the Warriors play the rest of the half without Jack here and still have the lead?
They were 1 up, right? Okay, now they're 3 up with the ball. And by the way, when you want to correct the official and gently tell him that he missed the call, you have to say it in a different fashion. You got to be careful with your choice of words.
There you go. Azubuike somehow got it back.
And then he rushed that one. He didn't have to rush the finish the second time.
Rudy Gay with C.J. Watson bothering him, knocking it out of bounds. So Marc Iavaroni is down 1 center here.
You have two young basketball teams playing right here. Two very young basketball teams.
Gasol at 27 and 16 has 4 points and 3 rebounds tonight.
But it stayed home with him.
Yeah.
Just like one of our first keys.
Conley wants the screen. No one's setting it. So looking for Rudy Gay inside. Quentin Ross trying to shoot over Brandon Wright. That can't be a lot of fun. The ball double deflected and right to Ross. And now Gay with a much better look. Jose Mayo with the rebound. Memphis really doing it on the glass. 30 to 16, the rebounding advantage. They're only shooting 39% from the field as a team. Shot clock down to 3. Rudy Gay will get to the line.
He just overpowered Kalina Azubuike. And Azubuike had good position, but as he's getting pushed off the floor, he reached back with that left hand, a lot like Steven Jackson does. And he didn't come up with the ball. That's tough, though, because so often you hold your position, and the guy runs over you, and they call a blocking foul on you because you're moving. Kalina played him extremely well there, except for the reach.
Well, he's been doing a good job on Gay, who's been held to 3 of 10 shooting.
Yeah, there you go. Keeping him in front of him for the most part. Tries to turn the corner. Azubuike gives ground, but then he not much of a foul there, if any. But I don't think you should give ground like that and just get out of the play. I think it's come to a point when you get to that painted area, you've got to stand your ground and then hope for the best that they don't get the call on you, because you're entitled to that spot if you're there first.
The Warriors are going to be able to finish the half without Jackson. Biedrins missing the little floater after the spin. 5-second differential, winding it down.
He's going to try to beat him off the dribble, get to the rim. He can't.
Quentin Ross up to Conley. His 3 is offline. Another offensive rebound. Biedrins with 2. Honors with 1. Can Nelson get it up? He can't. Well, Steven Jackson went to the bench with about 3:20 left and the Warriors up 1. They're able to rest him for the rest of the half, and they hit the break, leading by 2. They're holding Memphis to 37% shooting, but getting crushed on the glass. And we kick it upstairs to Scott Reese and Matt Steinmetz.
All right, Matt, interesting first half, a little on the sloppy side, but all in all, a 2-point cushion, certainly better than what we saw on Monday night in Memphis.
Yeah, I think the big news of the night is that Don Nelson told the truth to the media before the game, and I'll explain more a little later.
And we'll talk much more about that coming up on the Jack in the Box halftime report. You know this is a young Warriors team. We'll tell you exactly how that is manifesting itself tonight, and we'll also talk about the new philosophy employed by Coach Don Nelson. No Al Harrington tonight. The future is upon us. 2-point game at the break.
Now through November 30th, buy a Tough Shed storage building and get 10% of the base price towards options. Tough Shed storage buildings and garages, coast to coast. Call 1-800-BUY-TOUGH or visit toughshed.com.
Dare to leave the ordinary and explore the extraordinary at Fry's Electronics, where selection and savings await you. Get this Sony Vaio Centrino 2 notebook for just $999.99. Patriot 32GB SSD memory, now $99.99. This Canon 8-megapixel digital camera, now $179. And remember, your best buys are always at Fry's. Guaranteed.
The Fall Savings Event at Tough Shed. Through November 30th, save up to $2,000 on a Tough Shed garage. Tough Shed garages and storage buildings, coast to coast. Call 1-800-BUY-TOUGH or visit toughshed.com.
Sometimes the games people play are not the ones you see on the air.
It's just a whole different form of expression. It's total freedom, like a life extender.
It's big money.
You see an obstacle, you find a way to overcome it.
We play for 50 cents.
Comcast Sportsnet Uncovered is the first ever web-only program produced by ComcastSportsNet.com.
My goal is to beat other people up.
Comcast Sportsnet Uncovered. It's not on the air. It's only on ComcastSportsNet.com.
You gotta check this out, dude.
Oh my God!
Do you have a problem with your friends driving recklessly? With your friends endangering your life? I'm here to tell you that reckless driving is the #1 cause of teenage deaths. But with new and improved Slow Down, you don't have to die.
He's right. We should slow down.
In the real world, there is no spokesperson to prevent reckless driving. There's only you. Speak up.
Kim, pay attention.
This copyrighted telecast of the NBA may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used without the written consent of the NBA. Log on to NBA.com immediately following the game for live press conferences and video highlights.
Warriors basketball brought to you by Jack in the Box, where we don't make it till you order it. 2-point game at the break. Warriors 50, Grizzlies 48. Kalena Azubuike leading the Golden State attack with 13 points. Welcome back, everyone, to Oracle Arena. Scott Reeves hanging out with Matt Steinmetz, and we talked about it in the pregame, Matt. The quote yesterday by Don Nelson to the San Francisco Chronicle yesterday, talking about Al Harrington not being here for the future. So we got to think about the present and the guys like Brendan Wright who are going to be part of this team.
Well, one of the things about Don Nelson is sometimes he says he's going to play the youngsters and he doesn't play the youngsters. He's one of these players, he's one of these coaches who likes to keep guys motivated in different ways. Sometimes he'll tell young guys to be ready and then he'll never go to them as a way to see if he can make them ready next time. And sure enough, tonight he goes 10 deep. He plays Bellinelli, Marcus Williams, Anthony Randolph. Totally different philosophy.
Well, you mentioned Anthony Randolph, who until tonight hadn't scored an NBA point. Now he's got 6 of them.
Yeah, I mean, the kid is very interesting. He's long. I think he's going to make an impact defensively first. Now, the thing that was surprising here in the first half is he knocked down some jumpers. That is not something that he's going to be able to do consistently early in his career. This is a bonus. Where he is going to make his impact early in his career is at the defensive end right here, blocking shots. He is long, he is very active, and there are things that he can give the Warriors that they need, and that is a helpful defensive presence.
You mentioned the 10 Warriors that have played in this game, and most of them have gotten some pretty good minutes. Bellinelli played for about 4 or 5 at the end, but really, we're getting a good glimpse into the future of Warrior basketball, which apparently is also the present of Warrior basketball. And it'll be interesting to see how many of those guys get serious minutes in the second half of this game. Much more from Oracle when we come back. Azubuike and company up by 2 at the break.
We're launching a great new product served in a bowl. Who knows what it is?
Peas, coleslaw,
Melon balls.
prunes,
Mints.
little gifts, poppy seed,
Curds and whey. Buttons. Acorns.
shaved ice,
You wouldn't think you could get an entire meal in a bowl, but you can. Introducing Jack's Teriyaki Bowls. Your choice of sirloin steak or grilled chicken on a bed of steamed rice topped with broccoli, carrots, and teriyaki sauce.
Laser pointers. Baked trout.
Lipstick.
Starfish.
Glitter.
Rain. Marbles.
Kelp.
Confetti.
This is the all-new Honda Pilot crossover. What sets it apart is Honda's innovative variable cylinder management system. Simply put, the 6-cylinder engine is programmed to run seamlessly on as few as 3 cylinders, offering you greater fuel efficiency. What else would you expect from Honda, the greenest automaker in America? The all-new 8-passenger Pilot.
Lease a Pilot for $299 a month for well-qualified customers.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Having covered sports over 30 years, there are times when you go into a structure, whether it's a stadium or an indoor arena, where the thing just almost seems to take on a life of its own. It starts throbbing, it starts yelling, and that's what happened. This building suddenly became a creature of its own. And because of the people who walked in and started doing the stuff they did. It wasn't just putting on t-shirts. It was a whole mojo.
Back at Oracle Arena, where the Warriors lead the Grizz 50-48 at the break. Already looking ahead to the next Warrior telecast, and it comes just a couple of days from now as Golden State heads just a tad east, up I-80, to take on the Sacramento Kings. Warriors Kings Sunday 6 o'clock right here on Comcast Sportsnet, authentic Bay Area sports. Now remember, the Sacramento Kings just a few years back, a force in the Western Conference, but they've fallen on hard times the last couple of years. You see 6 games below the break-even mark last season, missed the playoffs again, and the defense has been nothing short of brutal, allowing more than 108 points per game. That is the most in the NBA. Steven Jackson, kind of a quiet first half, 11 points, 50-48, 2-point cushion for Golden State. Back for the second half after this.
I got to the bank, got to the post office, and I got to the dry cleaners. Hey, are we gonna have dinner at any point?
Are you too busy to notice that you're too busy?
I got an idea.
Welcome to Chili's.
Try Chili's new Kickin' Crispers, starting at just $7.99. Made with real white meat chicken, like our new Buffalo Chicken Crisper Bites, with applewood smoked bacon and blue cheese dressing. And try our new crispy chicken tacos, topped with ranch and chipotle sauce. New Kickin' Crispers, starting at just $7.99. Only at Chili's. Pepper and some flavor, pepper and some fun.
No other car maker makes financing easier than Toyota. No other car maker finances more vehicles than Toyota. And no other car maker offers more ways to get you into the Toyota you want. Visit a Toyota dealership today and talk to a financing specialist. Or go to helpfromtoyota.com. No other car maker offers more ways to buy or lease so you can keep moving forward. Just when you need it most. No one but Toyota.
Whenever our nation wants a glimpse of the future, it looks to California, a place that's always embraced the new. As a company founded in California, we at Chevron believe the same. So today we're in our home state, harnessing the sun, developing a new generation of fuels. We've been here more than 125 years, and we're looking ahead and seeing what's possible. This is the power of human energy, Chevron.
The best holidays start at Bevmo.
I come a lot for the 5-cent sale.
Buy one bottle and you get the second one for 5 cents.
So much to choose from. I'm going.
Bevmo's holiday 5-cent wine sale is on. Hurry in for the best selection.
5 cents. I mean, that's a bargain.
Our Jack in the Box at the half continuing at the Warriors up 2, and 2 young developing teams playing everybody. Both coaches have put in 19 total players in the first half. And for the Warriors, out shooting the Grizzlies, playing some decent defense, but quite simply, Jim, not rebounding the basketball. That's why Memphis is within striking distance.
It's interesting. The reason they're not rebounding the basketball is because their defense has been sloughing in, and they're having great team defense. You know, Rudy Gay is 3 of 10. O.J. Mayo's 3 of 9. Gasol only has 4 points.
Right.
They've been really good and helping on the defense, so they're not blocking off the boards. So they've, given them 14 offensive rebounds. So they've got to improve there. But I love the balanced shooting of the Warriors.
Yep.
They're moving the ball much better tonight. Not everybody's connecting, but they've got balanced shooting and efforts like that. No one's trying to do it all themselves.
And I think without Corey Maggette, without Al Harrington, you have Steven Jackson and a bunch of really young players. And so far, so good, particularly on the defensive end. And 7 blocks, Jim. They had 11 on Wednesday. They're building on that again.
No, and a lot of those come from the weak side, the secondary defender. I also like the 3-point field goal attempts. They've only taken 3 tonight. Now, the other night against Denver, Steven Jackson was 1 of 9.
Right.
Just kept forcing it. So they're trying to do the right things. They're struggling a little bit, but they're doing a lot of good things. You just hope they can go on and do enough things to win the game.
We've seen a lot of Brandon Wright, a lot of Anthony Randolph. Crowd has been loving it, but I think the dangerous thing is they're allowing Memphis to hang with them. Memphis has the confidence from winning on Monday. Can this young Warrior team put them away?
That's the thing, because if their shooters get hot, then you're in for a kind of scary second half. So a little roller coaster ride. We'll see if they can put the hammer down and finish it like they did against Denver.
Warriors up 2 at halftime. Can Steven Jackson lead the youngsters to a win? Third quarter is on the way.
Each cylinder is lined with a silicone-embedded sleeve for less friction and less heat. Efficiency is power. The all-new TL, the most powerful Acura ever built.
Dare to leave the ordinary and explore the extraordinary at Fry's Electronics, where selection and savings await you. Get this Sony Vaio Centrino 2 notebook for just $999.99. Patriot 32GB SSD memory, now $99.99. This Canon 8-megapixel digital camera, now $179. And remember, your best buys are always at Fry's. Guaranteed.
Is there anyone out there who wants more choice? Is there anyone out there who wants more freedom? Is there anyone out there who wants to be treated with a little more respect? It's time to give choice a voice. MoneyGram, international money transfer. Power is in your hands.
Tick, 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 tick. Massive heat waves. Heat waves. Severe droughts. Tick, 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 tick. Devastating hurricanes. Tick, 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 tick. Our future is up to you. Go to fightglobalwarming.com while there's still time.
Sometimes the games people play are not the ones you see on the air.
It's just a whole different form of expression. It's total freedom, like a life extender.
It's big money.
You see an obstacle, you find a way to overcome it.
We play for 50 cents.
Comcast Sportsnet Uncovered is the first ever web-only program produced by ComcastSportsNet.com.
My goal is to beat other people up.
Comcast Sportsnet Uncovered. It's not on the air. It's only on ComcastSportsNet.com.
You gotta check this out, dude.
Getting ready to start the second half. Bob Fitzgerald, Jim Barnett, Scott Reese, Matt Steinmetz, and Jamie Sire. That is our starting 5. And for the Warriors, without Monte Ellis, it is who's going to play the point guard, how are they going to play. And tonight, 8 points, 8 assists, no turnovers in the first half, and all 3 point guards have played.
Well, Nelson's given them a chance, and if somebody just surges ahead, he'll get more minutes, as C.J. Watson did in the Denver game. He got 42 minutes. So they're very different, all 3 of them. What I would like to see, though, is a little more from the point guard spot, breaking down the defenders and getting to the rim enough to draw a bigger man so that they get Brandon Wright and Andres Biedrins easier shots inside.
Well, the Warriors got a start from Glenn Azubuike. He's leading the way with 13 points, and Steven Jackson 11. And then Watson, Biedrins, Randolph with all 6 apiece, and Anthony Randolph, those were all perimeter jumpers. Rudy Gay, not surprisingly, leading the Grizz, and for the Warriors, a good thing that you don't have Gasol going crazy again. 27 on Monday, and Marc Gasol with only 4 here tonight. Now Darko Milicic has been ejected from the game.
2 Europeans there. Andres from Latvia and Gasol from Spain, so have a little fun.
Jackson with Brandon Wright, Azubuike, C.J. Watson, Biedrins to start the half. And O.J. Mayo drops in the jumper. And just what you said, Jim, Memphis shot 37% in the first half. Right. If they heat up, the fact that the Warriors haven't rebounded the ball, have not gotten any separation from the Grizz, could be a problem.
He can be in for a long night. Now see, he slipped the screen there, did Biedrins. Came over from the weak side, did Arthur, but they didn't get it to Biedrins quickly enough.
Jackson was home free, but Brandon Wright there to follow it in.
Again, what I love about Brandon Wright is he does not have to score by calling a play for him. The ball will end up in his hands at point-blank range a lot of times.
Well, Arthur. Good box out by Brandon Wright. Helps on the defensive glass.
He just tried to knock it to an open man and make sure he walled off.
Jackson inside. Good block on Azubuike. He got it back, put it in, draws the foul. Kalena Azubuike with the strength on display tonight.
That's 3 baskets he's had amidst the bigger guys. He just has strength, and he also is an excellent offensive rebounder. Nice pass from Jackson. Stayed with the play. It bounced right back to him. Fortunate as it bounced off Gay.
Gasol picks up his 4th foul. So Marc Iavaroni has to sit Marc Gasol.
That's going to hurt them. Now for Azubuike, if he makes this, it's another 3. Nope, didn't make it, but it would have been a 3-point play as he got one in the first half.
Kalena 6 of 10 shooting. Warriors are 13 of 17 from the foul line. Take that at nearly 77%. Gay rising in. Wow.
Classy, wasn't it? That was a big-time finish. I mean, swooping little Dr. J.
He's got a dozen. Jackson from deep, that's offline. Arthur, he can rebound.
Strong rebound.
Jay Mayo from the corner.
Yep, they could have a problem.
Yeah, Memphis couldn't throw it in the ocean in the first half. Heating up here in the second. Taking the 1-point lead.
Should throw over the top. Andres has him.
Jackson couldn't get it to him.
Because that was because of Gay, and that's why Azubuike is open.
Monday night, the Warriors just simply could not hit shots. 34% as a team. Gay, a beautiful baseline move. Don Nelson's going to take a timeout right away. Memphis has come out of halftime with a little explosion. Nearly 2 minutes in, the Warriors are struggling. So the Grizzlies behind Rudy Gay. Moving out to 3. Don Nelson stops it very quickly.
Southwest Airlines now offers over 100 daily nonstop flights between the Bay Area and the LA area. Add in all our convenient airports, on-time flight performance, low fares with no hidden fees, and friendly customer service, and it's easy to see why we're the Bay Area's airline for business. Southwest Airlines, with more flights between the Bay Area and the LA area than any other airline. Low fares, no hidden fees.
The company that's brought America stylishly affordable vehicles has now made it even easier. Now you can get $5,000 cash back on the Kia Sedona minivan and the Kia Sorento midsize SUV. Both come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and a 5-star crash safety rating. That's 2 incredible vehicles, 1 incredible deal. With $5,000 cash back, how can you afford not to?
Oil, energy, the environment. Where are the answers? This isn't a liberal or conservative issue. It's a human issue. As an energy company, Chevron has a great responsibility. So we've improved our own energy efficiency 27% since 1992. And now we ask you to join us in one of the most important efforts of our time. using less. Will you join us? Chevron, human energy.
Welcome back to Oracle Arena, where the Warriors trail the Grizzlies by 3 here in the third quarter. It has been a historic week in the United States with the election of the country's first African-American president, so we thought we would honor that by taking a look at some important milestones in NBA history. Earl Lloyd on October 31st, 1950, the first African-American player making his debut one day ahead of Chuck Cooper of the Celtics. And speaking of Boston, Bill Russell became the first African-American NBA coach in 1966. And the diversity continues as it has become worldwide now. 72 international-born players from 35 countries appeared on NBA rosters to start the season. 7 of them on the floor tonight, representing 6 countries. Back to you guys.
Well, Bill Russell coached a young kid out of Oregon in 1966. Their first-round pick of the Celtics was one Jim Barnett.
How about that?
A history-making season.
Yes, it was. They won 8 straight championships and then lost to Philadelphia, but it was an honor to play for Bill Russell. And
who was the player coach then?
He was the player coach. He was player coach in 1966-67.
Biedrich with that offensive rebound. On the bucket, Arthur missing the jumper. Marcus Williams is in now with Azubuike, Jackson, Biedrich, and C.J. Watson, so 2 point guards. And C.J. sliding to the 2 here.
Speaking of sliding,
Biedrich rarely going to do that. Missed the dunk after the beautiful roll.
I was going to say, Memphis, just before the shot, I'm going to say Memphis has a lot of confidence. You can see the little hop in their step.
Mayo's got 13. Biedrich again. Foul before the shot.
You got to get that pass in there quickly, and Marcus Williams did a good job of getting it to him quickly. The weak side defender did rotate, but Andres had a chance there.
And I want to finish. You used to say that Bill Russell's the player coach. He'd read the paper during practice sometimes, right. And when he was done reading the paper, practice was over.
That's exactly right. He did not practice. At the Cambridge YMCA, by the way, that was where we practiced.
Marcus Williams, great look to Biedrich. We said he can pass the ball. On display tonight, 4 assists in 7 minutes.
And it's going to earn him some more playing time here, especially if they go on to win.
Ward try to rise over Jackson. Steven Jack sent him away. Shot clock down to 5. Rudy Gay from deep. Back iron.
Now he's going with smaller, quicker players.
And loose ball out of bounds. Which way? Warrior ball.
At the other end, a little penetration to the free throw line. And Andres made himself available. Nice whip pass inside. And Marcus Williams did a nice job there with vision.
C.J. Watson out of the corner. We'll call that a pass to Biedrich too.
The old air ball is often that way, isn't it?
That's from the book of Barnett. Air balls go to the offensive player.
Isn't it amazing how that is?
Andres likes that. He gets the bucket and a rebound. He's got 12 and 8. Arthur bodied nicely. Biedrich got another one.
Williams looking ahead.
You better have your hands up when Marcus Williams is delivering the ball. And that's the weakness he has. He's not the best shooter. CJ in trouble and knocked out of bounds to the Warriors.
Plays 2 point guards.
As we said, though, all 3 of them, DeMarcus Nelson defense, C.J. Watson shooting, and Marcus Williams passing. And they all have a strength. And Don Nelson's trying to cobble together. Biedrich over Rudy Gay. Gay, really good defense and even better rebound.
Still, it was a good delivery from Williams. Right where Andres is at point blank range.
Now, Gay, I don't even think is looking to shoot as much as he's looking to get fouled. He's 5 of 13 shooting.
He's doing a little Corey Maggette imitation there, wasn't he? Just get to the line.
Kind of Maggette, Andre Miller. Go in and make sure I get contact. If the ball goes in, that's a bonus.
And he's much bigger than either one of those two.
There you go.
What a body he has. What a physique.
Rudy Gay, they list him at 6'9", 220, but
he can handle the ball as if he's 6'4".
Visit any participating Bay Area Costco location and get a Warriors discount ticket card. Save up to $50 on 2 Club 200 tickets for all November, December, and January home games. All info, go to Warriors.com. So Gay and Mayo leading the way for Memphis. Gay with 16, O.J. Mayo 13. The Warriors can't shake him.
Good pick and roll, penetration there. Arthur did a nice job with his wingspan.
Zabuki, that baby hook back iron, and Warwick with the rebound.
And they're running. That's a 4-on-3. They've got a number.
Warwick down the lane. So the Warriors shooting has gone cold. Memphis running back the mistakes, and Jackson throws it away.
For another mistake.
It's only the 7th turnover of the game, but this third quarter has a bad feel to it for Warrior fans.
They just can't get on track and get some consistency.
Warriors 5 of 15 shooting in the quarter. Rudy Gay missing there. Long scramble rebound, and Azubuike touched it last.
Even when Rudy Gay misses, it looks good. Got a very, very picturesque release.
Midway through the third. As you said, Jimmy, you read the body language a lot. Just Memphis has that, that feel, that confidence. And Mayo and Gay are kind of leading the way. Warwick is coming along for the ride. And now Arthur putting it in.
He is a good-looking rookie. Because he can score outside, inside. He can rebound, as you said.
15-6, Memphis run. The Warriors in trouble. Azubuike from deep.
He's just not hitting his threes this year. He just is not connecting like he was.
Warriors 1 of 7 as a team from beyond the arc, but down to 41% shooting. And Conley drops in the jumper, and Don Nelson's got to use another timeout.
And Conley's making a believer out of me. He's playing much better tonight.
17-6 run. What is it about the blue jerseys of the Grizz that stops the Warriors from being able to shoot the ball? Now, trailing by 7.
When you're looking for a luxury vehicle, is this all you see? How about now? What about now? Most people will consider 2 or 3 of these. But when you look at all 7 costs, you'll see why the Lexus ES has the lowest cost of ownership in its class. For a clearer picture, visit your Lexus dealer. Special lease offers now available on the 2008 ES 350.
Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Are we in trouble?
No, you're not in trouble. I just want to set some ground rules.
Like what?
Well, remember last week when you hit Vinny in the head with the shovel?
I do not recall that.
Of course not. Well, it was pretty graphic. Too graphic for the kids. So I'm gonna have to block you.
You know, I gotta make this up to you. This is Vinny's watch, and I want you to have it. You deserve it.
Thank you. That's really not necessary.
No. Come here.
Well, in the '87 playoffs, and the Lakers obviously had a dominant team, but Game 4, all of a sudden, a miracle happened in the second half. Sleepy Floyd, who played well in the first half, just became so hot. He got 39 points in the second half, 29 in the fourth quarter, which is still an NBA record for a playoff game. Everything he did seemed to be in slow motion.
Second half, Grizzlies have been very good defensively. Their offense has picked up, and they've extended out to their largest lead of the ball game. Right now, it's 7 over the Warriors.
Well, watch what happens. A little pick and roll. Beaton slips the screen. But then you've got secondary defenders coming over from the weak side. Where's your other offensive rebounder then? When they're coming in and not blocking off, not much there. But remember, Nelly had gone small. He had Azubuike out there. He has Marcus Williams and C.J. Watson. So he'd gone small for quickness, and then the rebounding was non-existent once they missed one shot.
Well, you mentioned small. How about smaller? As they'll put Bellinelli in with DeMarcus Nelson and C.J. Watson. And it's just been an ugly quarter both ways for the Warriors. So Jackson is the power forward right now. This is as small as the Warriors can get. Bellinelli is the small forward. 2 point guards as Marcus Williams will sit down. Marcus Nelson and Watson, Bellinelli, Beatrice, Jackson. Memphis has had a significant advantage in the quarter. Post up to Marcus Nelson, they pick up a foul.
Remember that fourth quarter on Monday night? DeMarcus Nelson went inside and scored with a little regularity. They just tried to post him up right there because he's got an advantage on Conley with his strength.
This would be a big quarter for Bellinelli to hit shots because Warwick is trying to chase Bellinelli around on the perimeter.
Marco's got to keep moving.
Marcus Nelson, and that is goaltended by Arthur.
And they're going right to Nelson inside. So Nelly not afraid to call his number to the rookie.
But you brought up a big point here. It can't just be Beatrice on the glass.
That's right.
I mean, you have Arthur, you have Warwick, and you have Rudy Gay. It's going to have to be the smaller Warriors all helping out Beatrice on rebounds. C.J. Mayo, and there is C.J. Watson grabbing a defensive board.
That's the first shot he's missed this quarter.
Jackson in traffic, and Steven Jack. Little herky jerk and a nice finish.
This ball's thrown away.
Memphis just throws it out of bounds.
They didn't expect Watson to be there, and he wanted Conley to run past where he was trying to catch it initially. He wanted him to run to it. This is pick and roll again.
Which didn't roll initially. Rudy Gay's got him. Jackson from the top of the key. Steven Jackson, Old Faithful. He's got 15.
Again, see, it's a smaller man with a bigger man trying to defend him, Arthur.
Beatrice with the block. Warwick picks up the garbage. Warwick spinning back to Arthur, and he lays it in. Keem Warwick on the offensive glass.
Marc Ivoroni wanted a foul. I think he had a legitimate argument.
Oh, C.J. Watson right by Mayo and draws the foul. I brought that up. C.J. penetrates a little better than you might think.
Yes, he does. He's got to learn to finish a little stronger. Missed a couple of layups against Denver the other night where I thought he should make.
Mayo's got that look like, let's see anyone in the Pac-10, that kind of quickness. Free throw down. If you think you know the NFL, try your pigskin picks at ComcastSportsNet.com. Check out your football knowledge, go against the experts, and win weekly prizes, including HD TV.
So CJ knocks them both down, and one thing about CJ, he'll get knocked down, but he'll get right back up because he doesn't mind that. He's tough.
8 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds for C.J. Watson.
That's a pretty good little line. Went away from the screen.
Mayo, a little flip shot. How about the rebound again by C.J. Watson?
And he was in traffic.
Watson down the lane and laying it up and in. And we had a no call.
Isn't that nice to see a no call in that situation?
10-2 Warrior run since the timeout. They retake the lead. Better than 18,700. Letting the Warriors hear about it. Timeout Memphis. 3:38 remaining in the third. And Don Nelson went super small. And the scoring got much better.
It's the season to cash in at Cash Creek Casino Resort with Avalanche of Cash $1 Million Cash and Play. From October 16th to December 24th, Cash Club members will share $10,000 in cash plus bonus play every day. And every day from December 25th to the 30th, the prizes will get even bigger with $20,000 in cash plus thousands more in bonus play. It's an avalanche of cash only at Cash Creek Casino Resort. Play here and play the best.
Having covered sports over 30 years, there are times when you go into a structure, whether it's a stadium or an indoor arena, where the thing just almost seems to take on a life of its own. It starts throbbing. It starts yelling. That's what happened. This building suddenly became a creature of its own. And because of the people who walked in and started doing the stuff they did. It wasn't just putting on T-shirts. It was a whole mojo.
Warriors Warriors basketball brought to you by Big O Tires. Be sure to check out the Big O Tires sports blog at ComcastSportsNet.com. So a quick little 10-2 run by the Warriors puts them back in the lead. And C.J. Watson in the middle of everything, scoring, passing, rebounding, and continuing the floor game. Played a career-best 41 minutes with only one turnover in the win against Denver. Got the starting assignment tonight. And 8, 6, and 5. You'll take that. Filling out the stat sheet, and you love the 0 at the end of it in terms of turnovers.
Yeah, 6 assists, no turnovers. And the natural point guards, Marcus Williams, DeMarcus Nelson, C.J. Watson, and no turnovers among the three of them still. And by the way, small lineup, they've only yielded one offensive rebound in this quarter.
And Watson's had 2 defensive pulls.
Part of the reason is that Memphis started shooting better.
Ronny Turioff is checked in.
You can really massage stats.
Yes, you can.
Ran over him.
And Marco Bellinelli draws the charge.
That's what I'm talking about. What Azubuike has to do a little more of that. Hold his ground.
And don't reach at the end.
Yeah, just hold your ground. You're entitled to that position if you're in front of him. And that's what Bellinelli did. When you get to the painted area, you get to the lane, you got to stop. And don't let him go any further. Now watch Marcus what he does. Yep, Marcus Bellinelli just stood right up, and there it is.
Yeah, didn't reach in at the last second. He didn't draw a foul.
DeMarcus, Marcus, and Marco.
There's a lot of them. And the Raiders quarterback is Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, Jamarcus.
Turioff and ricochet back to him, and he sticks in for the layup.
See how quick he released that ball, how quickly he got up.
Kyle Lowry in now to play with Arthur.
Turioff didn't try to dunk it. He just tried to go in and score quickly off the glass. Smart move.
O.J. Mayo working with Warwick inside.
O.J. Mayo knows how to play the game of basketball, and he'll only get better.
13 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Mayo. That ball kicked as Turioff was rolling.
Sometimes Steven telegraphs passes and is lucky that that wasn't taken away. But I love his shot selection tonight. Much better, doing much more.
And the percentage is much better, 7 of 14.
Yeah, much more selective.
Marcus Nelson drawing the foul and putting it up and in. Now, a year ago with Baron Davis, they posted up the point guard all the time. DeMarcus Nelson, they're going to post him up a lot.
Got right to the paint. Got away with a little Shaq shuffle.
Ooh, I like that, Shaq shuffle. Marcus Nelson, 3 of 3.
The reason they don't call that because there's a lot of body, and so they felt like they forced the walk and let the play continue. He's just not a good free throw shooter right now.
Well, 1 of 8 on the season. Kyle Lowry right to the rim.
You got to retreat when someone's coming at you. Retreat, and then take your stand at point blank range. And CJ went for a reach.
CJ jumper tickled the 10 and went out. Lowry's going to the rim. That's what he does. Lowry will get himself to the line.
One-on-one coming at somebody. The defender is at his mercy. And Lowry did it twice in a row here. Exactly what he should do. And he just went strongly to the basket, and CJ almost took a foul on the chin.
Lowry in his 3rd year out of Villanova was the 24th pick back in 06. And for minutes played, he is up there in terms of free throws attempted.
22nd pick was Marcus Williams for New Jersey, who's now with the Warriors.
Don't start bringing more notes than me to the game.
No,
that's going to be a problem.
I just remembered that.
Lowry knocking down a couple free throws. So Greg Buckner, the defender and veteran that has played for Don Nelson in Dallas of all places. Buckner is in for one reason. That's to slow down Steven Jackson.
Yes.
Mark Averoni says Jackson's where they're going to go when they're in trouble. And I'm going to put a premier defender in Ross and Buckner. Those are the guys they have that can guard people. And a foul on the pass. Memphis is over the limit, so that'll be free throws.
And the Warriors still have
a couple fouls to give.
Yeah, well, under 2 minutes now, only 1. We'll put him after that. It'll be bonus.
Did you ever, we were talking about Jackson leading the league at 44 minutes a game. you ever play even a stretch where you're playing 43, 44 minutes where there are injuries or something? I can't imagine at 30 that you can play at the highest possible level, game in, game out with that type of workload.
It takes a toll on you. You know, I've had games where I've played the entire game, but not, I would say never did I have a stretch of 10 games, 6, 8, 10 of playing 44 or more.
Because the tough thing is, you ask Jackson to do so much offensively as he misses both free throws, but you also ask him usually to guard the other team's best player.
And that wears you out even more.
Sure. Marcus Nelson got the steal. Turioff gets it up to him.
Nobody else was running, though, besides Marco Bellinelli and Watson.
Memphis back nicely defensively. Warriors led by 2 at halftime. Marcus will pump fake. And
here's Lowry again.
Warren. That's frustrating. The Warriors weren't running on their fast break. It weren't running back defensively.
They're letting anybody just take the ball right to the free throw line and more. Here we go again.
Mayo, little floater, bricked that up, and then he draws the foul. So this little 2-minute stretch closing the quarter has been all Memphis here. Zabuki will hustle back in. Marco Bellinelli. Bellinelli's played 10 minutes tonight. 2 points.
But 10 minutes at 3 different stretches.
Right.
So it's not, you'd rather play just 10 minutes straight sometime than have those sporadic minutes.
Very good quarter for Memphis. 37% shooting as they did in the first half. They've come to life here. Mayo and Gay have led the way. O.J. Mayo's working on a 9-point quarter depending on the result of his free throw. So 9 of his 15 here in the third. Memphis down 2 at halftime. They're back up 5. They led briefly by 7. They've scored the last 8 straight. Turioff missing. Now Warrior foul, and there'll be free throws. Ugly, ugly end to this quarter. You develop confidence against certain teams. I guarantee Memphis thinks they can win this game.
Yes, they do. There's no question about it.
Warriors were just awful on Monday. Went 10 minutes without a field goal in the third and into the fourth. Memphis did enough to win that game, but tonight Memphis in this quarter, in the second half, is outplaying the Warriors.
Well, if they'd made both free throws, they had a chance to tie the biggest lead of the game for them.
Buckner misses them both. So the Warriors dodge one there, down 5. A half minute of the third. Jackson, these have not been good shots. The last 4 or 5 trips, the Warriors have run nothing.
And Darrell Arthur is just keeping Turioff off the offensive glass.
3-second differential as Memphis wind it down.
He loves to go one-on-one.
Mayo.
And that's why.
He's got it all. O.J. Mayo absolutely feeling it in the quarter. 4 seconds to work with. Watson at 2. At 1. To the rim. And that kind of sums up the final couple minutes for the Warriors in the third. 10-0 run by Memphis to end the third, and the Warriors work to do, down 7 heading into the fourth.
You're watching Comcast Sportsnet, authentic Bay Area sports. Monte Ellis autograph signing at Sports Gallery in Palo Alto, Saturday, November 8th at 7.
Last year, Turco and the Stars eliminated us in a grueling playoff showdown. But this season, Patty and the New Look Sharks will not be denied. Saturday at 7 on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Dare to leave the ordinary and explore the extraordinary at Fry's Electronics, where selection and savings await you. Get this Sony Vaio Centrino 2 notebook for just $999.99. Patriot 32GB SSD memory, now $99.99. This Canon 8-megapixel digital camera, now $179. And remember, your best buys are always at Fry's. Guaranteed.
Good morning, Marquette. You hear about this Dwayne Wade recruit? He's got academic problems. He's not even going to play. This guy.
So there's Miami with a monumental waste of a draft pick.
Kidding me, he's injured again. The guy's a bleeder. I hope you save the receipt, Miami.
Yeah, well, of course he got a gold in China. Let's not forget what else he's got. A bum shoulder, weak knees, a glass jaw, more injuries than he's got joints. What do you think, Miami? Phone lines are open.
There is no angle on the human body that was designed for a collision. All the more reason there are so many angles on the Acura MDX that are.
Take advantage of attractive lease rates on the 2009 Acura MDX for well-qualified customers.
Heading into the fourth, the final 10 of the third quarter scored by Memphis, leading by 7. They have owned the glass. No Al Harrington with a strained back. No Corey Maggette with a hamstring injury. And the Warriors in trouble. Now, Monday night, they didn't score a field goal the final 3 minutes of the third and the first 7 minutes of the fourth. But someone's got to slow down O.J. Mayo, and the Warriors have to right the ship here.
Mayo and Rudy Gay had 17 of 33 points scored by Memphis in that quarter.
So Anthony Randolph begins the fourth with C.J. Watson, Steven Jackson, Azubuike, and Biedrich. Anders Biedrich has played only 22 minutes tonight. He's not in foul trouble. He has only 2. 3-second violation as the Warriors turn it over.
They rotated the ball real well, a little penetration, and then Azubuike came up from the elbow to the top of the circle. But on the year, he's 3 of 17 from three-point range. Had he been shooting the ball better these early games, he would have launched that shot because that was the shot that you should take.
The Warriors are 1 of 8 on threes tonight.
And he passed it over to Randolph instead.
Greg Buckner's 3. Everton's out, and Randolph for the rebound.
He likes to bring it up the floor.
Yes, he does.
He's a pretty good ball handler, except when he gets in traffic with smaller people.
Buckner's going to pick up a quick foul there.
Well, when the ball is knocked away, and if you hit the arm, the ball goes straight down. That ball went toward the bench, so he got all ball.
Jump out at Watson. Arthur did a great job pushing him back to center court. Randolph.
He just is hot tonight.
He's been working on that jump shot, and it's paying off. 4 of 5 from the field. They've all been jumpers.
Yeah, why take him out then? Not doing much wrong.
Marc, leaper on leaper. Marc wins that battle.
He just wore him down with a little extra weight there. And that happened. And one of the reasons he went to give help on the cutter. So he gave him the ground.
Jackson is fouled again.
And that was legitimate.
Steven Jackson will shoot 2. Warriors would like to get something going here energy-wise. There's 18,744 in the building, but the atmosphere not nearly what it was the other night. Jackson drops in the free throw. Steven Jackson, 18 points, 4 of 6 free throwing. Knocks them both down.
As this quarter goes on, let's see what Memphis does, and let's see what the Warriors' response is. think he called it, but it still counts.
Double-double by Darrell Arthur, 10 points and 12 rebounds.
This is off Jackson's hip.
Spells it Darrell, pronounces it Darrell, in case you were wondering. But this equals Memphis's largest advantage. They have it up to 7 again. Their second half shooting has been excellent. Shot clock at 3, and Beatrice is fouled. Now, the one thing the Warriors have done here, if they continue to attack the rim, they could live at the line. They are piling up the fouls here. Can get into the bonus with an enormous amount of time left in this game. That's already 3 team fouls in the first 2 minutes on Memphis. And Beatrice will take it. Double rim, off the bank, and good.
He'll take 4 for 4 on it.
There you go. Honors with 14 and 9. Arthur picked up his 5th foul on that play. Milicic has already been ejected, and Gasol is at the scorer's table. Anybody in a blue jersey is having no problem shooting the ball in the second half.
He's 20 years old. Mayo is soon to be 21, and Conley is 21. They're young and getting better.
Sabuki was out of bounds.
As he started to make the move, he's put his left foot back.
Gasol in. Different game for Marc Gasol on Monday, but his teammates have played significantly better. Warwick again on Randolph. Double comes. Lowry missing Gasol with the freebie. As Beatrice had to jump at Lowry.
And they've got a 9-point lead.
Biggest of the night. Handoff missed everything there. Gasol with a rebound. Memphis is 17 of 28 shooting in the second half. Warwick rising in. Watson will draw another foul, but Memphis has all the energy. They've had the offensive execution. The Warriors are down double digits and time's a wasting. And Hakeem Warwick's coming right into your living room.
Oil, energy, the environment. Where are the answers? This isn't a liberal or conservative issue. It's a human issue. As an energy company, Chevron has a great responsibility. So we've improved our own energy efficiency 27% since 1992. And now we ask you to join us in one of the most important efforts of our time. Using less. Will you join us? Chevron, human energy.
Boum, quand notre cœur fait boum, tout avec lui dit boum, et c'est l'amour qui s'éveille. Boum, il chante Loving Bloom, au rythme de ce boum, quand notre cœur fait boum, 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 c'est notre boum.
Liking people just for their looks is bad, unless you're the one looking good. Unleash your hotness with an awesome cut from Supercuts. What you got cooking? Stylish cuts, only at Supercuts, every time. If reading bottles is your idea of a good time, read on, hotshot. If not, let a Supercut stylist tell you exactly what products you need for your hair. Oh, you want to know who you look like? My future boyfriend. Super products, only at Supercuts, every time.
Welcome back to Oracle Arena, where the Warriors trail by 11 here in the fourth quarter. And it's time now for our Kia card feature. And tonight, we highlight Roni Turiaf. Turiaf was born in Martinique, which is an island in the Caribbean. from. He speaks 5 languages. He graduated from Gonzaga with a degree in sports management. And as we mentioned earlier, he is one of 72 foreign-born players in the NBA, and he told me it's very exciting for him to be part of that international influence in the league. Back to you guys.
Well, they're going to need a Ronny Turiaf-inspired energy burst here for the Warriors, because this second half, Memphis has shot it at 62%, and the Warriors only 40% from the field.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Turiaf up at Gonzaga, and then following him, Adam Morrison. 2 different players. Who would you rather have? Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, that's...
And Morrison was what? The pick in the draft, was he 3rd, 4th, right around that?
Top 5.
Yes, he was.
And then he's been out with an injury. And
he's healthy now and playing. And by the way, he cut his hair.
Oh, good.
All right. Remember that long ponytail he had last time?
Yeah, it's...
So he just got to learn to play a little defense for Larry Brown down in Charlotte.
He's going to be a small forward or a lead guitarist, one or the other. He'll make up his mind there.
Well, right now, the Warriors have their work cut out for them.
He was talking some very poor offense when they played Memphis. Second half in Memphis, second half tonight. Shot clock at 1. Gay's got a launch.
Oh, is he deadly?
You're watching a Memphis team shoot better than 60% from the field in the half. And that's where the Warriors are in trouble. Did not have a bigger separation at halftime. Azubuike shot that flat. Randolph went for the tip. Biedrins stays with it, and an opportunity for a 3-point play. So Andres continues the double-double streak now, 16 and 10.
All of Azubuike's misses are just a little bit short, but you have to love the way Randolph and Biedrins stayed with him. And Randolph's happy that Biedrins converted and got a 3-point play out of it.
Biedrins 5 of 5 from the foul line. And the double-double streak continues.
When he's on the floor, he just piles up those numbers. It seems easy for him.
Got 8 minutes to work with here. Got a 10-point deficit. And they somehow slow down the Grizzlies. And Lowry threw it through Arthur's hands.
What a job Biedrins did on Akeem Warwick out on the wing. Defensively, one-on-one, Warwick had the dribble. Andres played him perfectly. Had to give the ball up.
And off Azubuike, Jackson, Watson, and Biedrins.
Biedrins might go to the hole here.
And he does. Spun the other way, got the rebound, and draws the foul.
That's the play they worked the other night, where he initiates the offense and throws it to the elbow, and Jackson hands it back to him.
And normally it's a dribble handoff center to a wing play.
Right. Well, normally, yeah, it's a smaller man throwing it inside. They didn't do as good a job tonight by clearing the lane for him. When against Denver, he just turned that corner and dunked it down. So they were ready to go. So they did a nice job, though, of handling the ball and getting to the spot that he wanted. Not many people take your center out and say, okay, let's run a guard play for you.
Is working from the foul line.
Looks very, very good.
7 of 7 free throwing. And 5 of 5 here in the quarter.
Well, no better time to hit him. Hear the crowd exhorting defense. That's what they need.
O.J. Mayo splits the defenders, rises, hangs, rims it out. Randolph the rebound.
He's looking around.
Watson tracks it down. CJ on Lowry. Jackson. Better look to Azubuike. Can he make a 3? He does! They cut it to 5. 8-0 Warrior run. Timeout Memphis. And here they come. 6:46 left. Biedrins free throws. Warrior defense. Better passing. And Azubuike buries the triple.
I joined the National Guard and never thought I'd be saving lives. It's more than money for college. It's built my character and given me a sense of accomplishment. Now I'm on a career path and I'm the leader of my team.
put on the uniform, and I have a whole new outlook on life. Country, community, family. That's what matters most to me. If that matters to you, go to 1-800-GO-GUARD.com.
I would have loved to have seen him play in some of these small venues that the Warriors played in out here, if you can imagine that. This big guy. You know, people who never saw him play perhaps do not realize just what an awesome athlete that guy was. He ended up playing professional volleyball after basketball. He wanted to fight Muhammad Ali at one point. I can't imagine what it must have been like guarding that guy.
Fry's Electronics. HD broadcasts on Comcast Sportsnet are exclusively presented by Fry's Electronics.
Warriors have scored 8 straight, and they just benefited from the new expanded instant replay. Officials can signal to the scorer's table they want to look at a 3 to see if it's a 3 or a 2. Well, this was called a 3 live, but Rudy Gay has his right foot on the line.
Correct.
So Tom Washington, the crew chief, you wait for the next dead ball. They came over, they saw that replay, courtesy of Phil Policino and Tommy Adza. They correctly ruled it a 2, just took a point away from Memphis, and it's now a 93-89 game. You're allowed to do that now in the NBA. The officials will give a signal to the scorer's table that during the next dead ball, we want to take a look at that. And it can help also in expanded instant replay. If you have a clock malfunction, they can use the replay to assess the correct time remaining.
Yes, exactly right.
That occurred for the Detroit playoff game a year ago, where the clock stopped. And so it's just using replay in an incremental way to help the officials get the call right. And a credit to Tom Washington, Zach Zarba, and Tony Brothers for doing just that. So here we go. Warriors have rolled off 8 straight after being down a dozen with 6:46 left. Jackson and C.J. Watson with Biedrins, Azubuike, and the rookie Randolph playing extensive minutes tonight. O.J. Mayo driving, having it sent away, but a foul. So loud in here you could not hear the whistle. And Biedrins will pick up the personal.
Now, did they call it Azubuike from behind? Or did they call it on Biedrins?
Biedrins.
Well, then they missed the call.
And Mayo missed the free throw. Honors his 3rd foul.
OJ's already getting the veteran whistle. Pretty good block.
So he splits the free throws. That ends that Warrior 8-0 run. Marc Gasol with Mike Conley Jr. Rudy Gay knocking it away, and a turnover. And you know, that pass from that distance should not be that difficult.
The problem was just too deliberate, and Rudy Gay took a chance. He knew that Steven wasn't going to be a threat to score, just was going to catch the ball, initiate some kind of offense. So Steven just was casual with it and just stood still trying to catch it.
Those are the empty possessions you can't afford in the 4th. Gay losing the handle, ricocheting. Jackson comes up with it. Ahead to Azubuike. In around Conley, laying it in for the foul.
I thought Conley was just trying to take the foul so that Azubuike wouldn't throw it over to C.J. Watson to get a score. The ball just slips right out of the hands of Rudy Gay. Jackson runs it down. Immediately looks up court. Good play. And Conley tried to use his speed and quickness. Obviously, he did not try to foul there. He just tried to get to the ball. It's almost an automatic call.
Azubuike with 20. Biedrins 19. Jackson with 19. No Maggette, no Harrington tonight. Drops it in. We talked about the Warriors getting into the bonus. Now, that was a shooting foul, but the Warriors have shot 10 free throws already halfway through the 4th.
Yeah, and in the bonus here with over 6 minutes to go, that is a big positive.
Keem Ward with Mayo from deep. His 3 is short. Randolph takes the rebound from his own teammate. But you like him getting on the defensive glass.
I like him. Jackson, nice pass.
Biedrins and the foul.
That is a Rick Barry to Clifford Ray play from the championship year. You go up for a shot, you maintain vision. Rick Barry with the pass, Clifford Ray with the catch and finish. They used to do it with regularity.
A 13-1 run.
Everybody thought Steven was going to shoot. Biedrins had good vision.
Opening night, Andres Biedrins was 0 for 5 from the foul line in the fourth quarter. It really hurt the Warriors' chances. Tonight, 6 for 6 in the fourth, 8 for 8 in the game. From down 12 to the 1-point lead.
Watch the reach.
Rudy Gay from deep, barely ticked iron. Warrior defense has been excellent. Jackson will work with Randolph. Anthony Randolph, wing jumper is long. Biedrins tipping, but a good rebound by Mayo.
And go to steal the ball, you lose sight of numbers here.
Mayo. Rebound, races up court, drops in the jumper, and O.J. Mayo's got 20.
You've got to get back on defense once they get possession of the ball off the board. Don't go for steals. It's a sucker play and it's counterfeit defense.
Biedrins and Jackson. Three on the way, rimmed it out. Rebound, C.J. Watson keeping it alive, and Watson is fouled. Smallest man on the floor for the Warriors got the board and will get to the line.
Did I say he was tough a little while ago? And he'll stick his nose in there. What an effort to keep it alive without fouling against bigger people.
When you say toughness, how do you play with this brace on your arm in the first place?
It's got to affect your shooting. It's got to affect your extension.
Torn ligament in the elbow. Didn't have surgery, elected to keep playing, and you just mentioned right there, Jim, you can just see it. I mean, it's
cumbersome.
Right, there you go.
You know, it doesn't allow you to fully extend.
CJ's had a terrific game.
That is a problem. He cannot get his arm to straight out.
2 free throws gone astray. 1-point game, 4.5 left.
Now, Randolph's done a pretty good job.
Oh, Warwick, nice move, and he will get to the line.
Warwick made an adjustment. Rather than back in against Randolph, he faced him, and it made a difference. Faced him, made a little crossover move. A lot of difference. He got Randolph to bite on it. See, Randolph was playing him fine when he tried to back him in. He made him give it up. This time, he hoodwinked him.
Warwick only 55% from the line in the early going this year. 73% career. And he misses the free throw. So Brandon Wright in. Anthony Randolph will sit. Randolph 8 points, 7 rebounds, 4 of 8 shooting, and a nice 17-minute stint tonight.
But if they don't win, you kind of forget about that. So you need to come up with a victory.
So down 2. Warriors have been down 12, rallied to take the 1-point lead. O.J. Mayo and Warwick have pushed it back up to 2. Zabuki on the rookie, putting it up and in.
Is it a block or a charge? He's in the restricted area.
And it will be an offensive foul.
Then he was out of the restricted area. And let's see if the other guy got there in time. Pretty well set. They're just very subjective calls.
Must be set defensively when the player begins the shooting motion.
Right.
And Warwick had set up shop and
pretty well.
It's a great look vertical on that replay. Warwick on Brandon Wright this time. And Brandon got a piece of it. What a block shot on the jumper and the foul on Memphis.
Andres to the line again. Brandon Wright even takes away a fadeaway jump shot. Now Warwick last time faced up. This time he backed in and then tried to fade away. And Brandon just too quick and long for that.
Keem Warwick should call Kenyon Martin after the game tonight. Well, can't even get a jumper off over this guy.
Well, Brandon timed out. He knew that one was coming. Made it easy for him.
And Biedrins, who had been perfect from the line, pulls the string badly.
You know, he's thinking mechanics there. That's all that was. He's thinking mechanics rather than just being free and loose. Shooting coach, assistant coach, and also the shooting coach.
Hey, it's some mental toughness right there.
Yes.
Fourth quarter, you need the free throws. You airball the first, and you're all net on the second. That's not easy.
Not at all.
Andres, 9 of 10 free throwing tonight. You would take that every night. Rudy Gay blocked by Jackson. 9 to shoot, still Memphis ball.
What a dangerous play. But Steven Jackson got all ball there.
10 blocked shots by the Warriors. 6 different players have at least 1 block.
The Warriors still only have 2 fouls. So they do have a foul to give. And they should use that wisely. Conley doesn't want the 3, he wants to drive.
Step back. Brandon Wright got a piece of that.
They're doing a good job walling him off now.
Chance to take the lead this trip now. Who can take and make the big shot for the Warriors in crunch time?
You know who wants it.
Jackson on Rudy Gay. Jackson on the baseline. A lot of contact. Tried to get it inside. Ricochet. Brandon Wright inhales that. Shot clock at 2. Jack leans in. And a 24-second violation. He thought he had gotten enough contact. So did Don Nelson. The 24-second violation.
And Zach Zarba is showing a lot of restraint.
Mandatory timeout. 2:57 left. Nail biter at Oracle. Warriors down 1.
Fly Southwest Airlines nonstop from the Bay Area to places like Albuquerque, Chicago, Houston, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Phoenix, Salt Lake City, San Diego, and Denver. So book now and fly nonstop from all 3 Bay Area airports to Denver for just $79 one way. At Southwest Airlines, what you see is what you pay. Low fares, no hidden fees.
No blackout dates, no security lines, no extra baggage fees. The Civic from Honda. Its race-inspired iVTEC engine maximizes airflow to extract every possible ounce of performance out of every single RPM. So, it flies.
Lease a Civic for $189 a month for well-qualified customers.
Our Honda great drives of the game, both courtesy of Kalena Azubuike in the open floor. An and 1 in the first half. An and 1 field goal and a foul in the second half. Helping the Warriors come from 12 down to get right back in the ball game. Kalena Azubuike's 21. 2 3-point plays courtesy of the Honda great drives of the game, but work to do here with 2:57 left, down 1. Brandon Wright, Azubuike with Biedrins, Steven Jackson, C.J. Watson, Mike Conley and Warwick, Rudy Gay, Marc Gasol, and O.J. Mayo.
Well, they're doing a lot of good things, but they've had to overcome that 12-point deficit. So it doesn't look like they've gained that much. Down by 1.
Marc Gasol looking for the cutting Gay. Shot clock at 10. And a lean in on Biedrins. And Biedrins will pick up a foul.
Well, this is all initiated by Marc Gasol. And for Biedrins, that's foul number 4. And Don Nelson was talking to Tony Brothers saying, what's he supposed to do? Those are 2 big guys.
Well, I think you brought up the best point. Gasol just initiated all the contact. Diedrich is standing there defensively.
And be different if Andres were out of position, but he wasn't. He was square to the basket between Gasol and the rim.
Gasol's first free throw of the night. And he makes them both. So free throws. With 2:40 left and the Warriors down 3.
Didn't wait for the screen. He didn't go away from it.
Brandon Wright got a little ahead of himself and turns it over.
The other night he scored, never initiated the offense, never tried to do something like that. So he didn't make mistakes. This is a big possession here. A very big possession.
Team Warwick. Warriors, the turnover, the mistake, and then Don Nelson will use the timeout. Memphis got a little life on those Gasol gift free throws, and Warwick has been good off the bench with 19. Warriors down 5, 2:07 remaining as they use the timeout. Don Nelson's going to talk about what they need to execute offensively. There's a hesitation that it's going to be a 20-second timeout.
And the officials weren't sure that. They had to come over and confirm.
Don Nelson had used a bunch of timeouts in that third quarter. I mean, that's where Memphis was kind of rolling away with this thing. Outscored the Warriors 33-24. So Nelly using a 20 here. Got to be perfect in this final 2 minutes and 7 seconds. 5-point deficit. Not going to get enough possessions to squander too many. Jackson with Rudy Gay on him. Jackson will get himself to the line.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. What Gasol is behind, just beyond belief on this.
He's also fouled out of the game.
That's why.
That's his 6th foul.
He's a bigger version of Jeremiah Johnson.
Ooh, I like that. Okay.
Does he look like a mountain man?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
6 fouls limited Marc Gasol to only 18 minutes tonight. 8 points and 6 rebounds. I like him as a player. I think Memphis has a has a guy in the middle. Very skilled, understands the game, can make a shot. Maybe the Pau Gasol trade would really have been about Marc Gasol.
He's one of those rare players that can combine size with finesse. I mean, he knows how to play inside, and he can be clever.
Fourth quarter free throwing has been rough for the Warriors.
Well, they were 15 of 22 at the quarter.
They're 11 of 16 in this quarter. 5 missed fourth quarter free throws. Jackson misses them both. Watson missed 2. Jackson misses 2.
Those come back and haunt you. At this point in the game,
overplay nearly reflected the way Conley regains.
He picked up his dribble. He put him in jeopardy there. He's lucky to get it back.
Shot clock at 3. Rudy Gay at 1. A step back 3. And the rebound, Warwick. Watson ahead to Jackson, and he will get a freebie. Not over yet.
By a long shot. That was a great play against Gay. He's their bailout guy.
Warriors do have a foul to give. They can afford to be aggressive.
On a drive, that's where you want to use it.
Conley driving now. Arthur to an open game with a shot clock at 3. Buries the 3.
They didn't use the foul. The penetration, they didn't use the foul.
55.8 left. The money man for Memphis Rudy Gay buries the triple, and the Warriors down 6 with less than a minute to work with.
Is there anyone out there who wants more choice? Is there anyone out there who wants more freedom? Is there anyone out there who wants to be treated with a little more respect? It's time to give choice a voice. MoneyGram, international money transfer. Power is in your hands.
Sometimes the games people play are not the ones you see on the air.
It's just a whole different form of expression. It's total freedom.
Like a life extender.
It's big money.
You see an obstacle, you find a way to overcome it.
We play for 50 cents.
Comcast Sportsnet Uncovered is the first ever web-only program produced by ComcastSportsNet.com.
My goal is to beat other people up.
Comcast Sportsnet Uncovered. It's not on the air. It's only on ComcastSportsNet.com.
You gotta check this out, dude.
Rudy Gay, biggest shot of the night. Railing 3 with the shot clock down to 3. And now the Warriors down 6 with 55.8 left. And the second half shooting for Memphis has been the story. Held only 37% shooting in the first half. Had been rolling at a 60% clip for much of the second half.
And Rudy Gay from the corner where it's a lot shorter. Just measure that. He was wide open. He's not a great three-point shooter, but a lot of people are much better from that corner because it's only 22 feet. And they should have fouled Conley on the drive when he was going to be open in the corner. Before the shot.
Jackson in the dunk it.
Okay.
No need to foul.
No need to foul.
You still have that foul to give.
But you don't want to put time back on the clock. Now.
Gay driving. Corkscrewing and finishing. That's impressive.
Well, you can see why Jerry West coveted him. He just came back, hit a 3, and then makes that remarkable drive.
Idrich and Jackson, Steven Jack will draw the blocking foul.
I won there. All right.
Last possession for the Warriors, which gave them a little hope. Jackson drives it strongly and finishes even better.
Jackson 23, Biedrins 23, Azubuike 21, but no Maggette, no Harrington tonight. That has hurt the Warriors. Jackson, the only player over 25 to even play.
Maggette. That hamstring kind of day to day for him, but knew he was going to miss a couple of games.
Well, it's hard to deal with, but you got to let it heal up and just get it right.
Have you ever torn your hamstring?
No.
Well, he just tweaked his, and the problem is you think it's well. That's the problem with a hamstring. It's like the one area in your body you can't be sure about it. It's just too much variance there.
Free throws made, 22nd timeout, and this game just has a different feel than Monday. Monday, the Warriors gave the game to Memphis. Tonight, Memphis has taken the game from the Warriors. They've made plays with O.J. Mayo and Rudy Gay that they deserve to be in this position. Be sure to check out Warriors Tonight, an email blast sent out before every Comcast Sportsnet broadcast with the latest development, stats, and keys to upcoming games. More info, log on to ComcastSportsNet.com.
Well, Rudy Gay, in your picture there, was 6 of 17 with 3 minutes to go, but scored the last 5 points for Memphis on a three-point shot and a beautiful drive. So he's 8 of 20 for the game, but it's the ones you hit in the clutch that changes everything.
Yeah, Mayo has hit some monster shots, Gay, and Akeem Warwick's 19 and 10 off the bench. He has been special. I think Milicic fouling out benefited Memphis.
I agree. That's a good point.
So the Warriors done with timeouts.
They got Bellinelli in there for three-point shot.
Okay, So that will not be free throws. That was the foul to give there. Down 4 here. Likely to foul again. DeMarcus Nelson in for defense.
Well, you go for the steal first, and that's what they're doing, taking beaters out, putting a smaller player in.
Gay's a 73% foul shooter. O.J. Mayo 89% from the line. Foul Warwick, I guess, if you had your brothers. Instead, they foul Arthur, which is not a bad choice, 62%. Arthur tonight has made his only 2 free throws.
Well, they did a good job of covering other people, so they had to throw it to him. Mayo's an 89% shooter. Hadn't shot a lot, as you said, but they covered him very well.
Well, it's a 2-possession game already. And even if he hits both, it'll still be 2-possession. Opportunity threes, you're going to need a steal in between. You don't have timeouts to move it into the front court. This is the second. Quick 2 or 3. Just need the quick bucket. Marcus Nelson had that knocked out of bounds.
Somebody penetrates, everybody else should flare out to the three-point line, especially the way they converge with 2 or 3 men.
Jackson will go in and be fouled. So chance to cut into the lead with the clock stopped. The Warriors are going to love the amount of times they got to the line. This will be 43 free throws, but they have left some key free throws here in the 4th. Watson went 0 for 2 on a trip. Jackson went 0 for 2 on a trip. Beatrice went 9 for 10 for the game. He did miss 1 here in the 4th. Now Memphis is going to talk about how to handle this. If you did see Portland and Houston last night, there were 3 lead changes in 1.9 seconds, so it can't happen. But for the Warriors, they're going to need to come up with a steal, or they need to be fortunate in terms of fouling and having someone miss free throws.
Well, Don Nelson's trying to draw anything up that'll get their attention here with the smaller players, but they just kind of kicked themselves in the foot, missing free throws in this 4th quarter.
The defense in that 3rd quarter.
And yeah, and letting Memphis back in the game after the Warriors had an 8-point lead.
Yeah, really an odd game. The Warriors defense in the first half was outstanding. They held Memphis to 37% shooting, but they did not rebound the ball. Got crushed on the glass, and so they only led by 2 at halftime. Then, as Jim had talked about, Memphis would come alive shooting, and in the second half they have. And because the Warriors did not have any separation, Memphis was able to build a 12-point lead. Warriors would reel off a 13-1 run. They would come back and actually take the lead in the 4th. But then O.J. Mayo and Rudy Gay taking and making the biggest shots of the game. So as small as you can go with Watson and Bellinelli, Jackson, Nelson, and Azubuike. Now the Warriors desperately needing steal right here. They don't have timeouts. They can certainly switch everything size-wise. As you mentioned, Mayo is probably the best free throw on the floor.
They're not defending the inbounder because they don't want Mayo to catch the ball.
It will be Mike Conley who catches and is fouled. 78% this season, 73% a year ago. And Conley's been pretty good tonight. 8 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds.
He only needs to make 1 free throw here to get them a little cushion, but he has to make 1.
This has been 20 of 28 from the line. Azubuike It was his 6th foul, so Randolph will come in for Coletta. It's amazing. Rudy Gay was 4 of 20 on threes, and yet he's hit 2 tonight. And they both were killers. So Coletta Azubuike, 21 points, 6 rebounds. The first one down, so 2-possession game. Warriors out of timeouts. Conley hits them both. No timeouts here. Memphis picking up a little bit in the backcourt.
That's smart. Making them use time for Memphis.
Jackson looking for a 3. Mayo has it. No need to foul, and that will do it. Warriors went 2 of 12 from beyond the arc. So the Memphis Grizzlies, after the Warriors had stormed back to take the lead in the 4th quarter. O.J. Mayo, Rudy Gay doing enough with Akeem Warwick. And without Maggette and without Al Harrington, the battle of the 2 young teams goes to Memphis. They actually beat the Warriors twice in a week. We headed up to Scott Reese and Matt Steinmetz.
All right, Bob, so a difficult loss for the Warriors against a Memphis team that they really hope to come back and show better against after what happened on Monday night. And typical of a young team, you know, they go in spurts where they look great, and then in spurts where they look not so great.
I mean, it's disappointing. You lose at home to the Memphis Grizzlies 4 days after you lose to them at their place. Disappointing, no other way to put it.
We'll talk more about the game that was here and some of the high points, certainly, as we continue post-game festivities. Grizzlies, a 5-point winner here in Golden State.
This is NBA Action. This week, we'll go into the action with the new look Raptors.
I'm up, J.O. Good help.
We'll take a timeout with the MVP of last year's finals, the Celtics, Paul Pierce. And get a glimpse behind the scenes in Sounds of the Game.
Oh yeah, man, fun, good show, good show.
It's exciting to get back to playing basketball, playing with your respective teams. So, being the start of us to compete for the NBA championship.
Plus, we'll have the top 10 plays of the week.
Collison left-handed, gonna score. The Thunder with the first victory in franchise history, and how good does it feel?
We begin by taking you into the action in the Western Conference with the undefeated Los Angeles Lakers.
It's the start of another journey. Last year was a long haul. Tonight marks the celebration of a new one, so it's fun. It's the beginning of a marathon.
Ready to go. Excited about new season. What do we have? We got everybody back now. A couple pieces that we were missing from last season. So hopefully we're going to play for a championship.
Now that's what we said. It's a marathon. Let's go ahead and start the marathon on the right track. Let's go.
What time is it? Marathon, woo!
Another game, but it's a long road for the championship, and I think that we are capable of winning it this year, but every game we got to make the statements of who we are and what we can do.
Yeah, opening night! Yeah!
We welcome you to Staples Center in Los Angeles and opening night for the Lakers. Ignited by their defense, the Lakers jumped out to a big lead against the Trailblazers.
Left corner for you, it's a 3. He buries it from the corner. It has been Sasha's night tonight.
Sorry. And reigning league MVP Kobe Bryant capped off an easy victory.
I'll log in watching Kobe. Accelerates and jams. Kobe Bryant with 23.
I was pleased with the win. The differential gave us the opportunity to play players in a rhythm of kind of a rotation. We didn't have to insert or jump our rotations any to energize the team. That gave us a game in which, we could kind of monitor the minutes so we can go into tomorrow night's game with more energy.
We're doing a great job at sharing the ball, and when you put defense first, that's what happens. Everybody got playmakers on our team. We're ready to make shots, good passes. It's a fun way to play.
The game featured Andrew Bynum's successful return from an injury.
He was effective. He got some blocks, and he did some things. I know it's not a game, he's going to look back on it. It's still in all he had an influence.
Farmar dribbles left, lobs at Bynum, and he dunks it home.
Team's biggest challenge this season is going to be able to play defense and be tough out there on the defensive end. That just comes from the heart, and that just comes from guys uniting and wanting to be there for each other.
Blake makes his move, blows past Radmanovic. It's blocked aside by Bynum.
He was on his way to All-Star season. I know he's hungry, and we expect him to dominate the middle.
Here's Bynum, deep post up, turn up and under, and banks it in.
After beating the Clippers, the Lakers headed to Denver and ran their record to 3-0 with another strong performance.
Gasol tries to pump fake, left hand, and he jams it left hand. Wow.
This is what Kobe Bryant does. When the game is there either way for your team, he's going to take over, and tonight he's been brilliant.
Welcome back to NBA's action. In instant replay, we recap the news of the week, beginning with a blockbuster trade between the Nuggets and Pistons. The Nuggets acquired Antonio McDyess and all-star guard Chauncey Billups. It's Chauncey's second stop at his hometown of Denver. He helped lead Detroit to the 2004 title.
Fills it up, count that baby, and a foul.
In return, the Pistons received superstar Allen Iverson.
We couldn't be more happy today than to be able to acquire Allen. It's all about winning. It's all about being in the big dance at the end of the year. And those are his goals, along with ours.
I want to be the piece that can get us over the hump. That would mean a lot to me, in my career. I haven't accomplished my #1 goal, and that's to win a championship.
The Hornets' Chris Paul was named Player of the Week in the Western Conference after averaging 22 points and 12 assists. While in the East, the honors went to the Raptors' Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh putting the ball on the floor. Added strength, confidence, no problem getting to the rim.
And on opening night in Boston, the Celtics celebrated last season's success by raising their 17th championship banner.
I've always dreamed of moments like this. You never know if this day is ever going to come. I've got my dream come true to be able to put another banner up in the Raptors.
Finally, our snapshot of the week captures the Mavericks' Jason Kidd floating past the Timberwolves for this pretty layup. Now, let's take a timeout with Boston Celtics star Paul Pierce.
Let's take a time out with me. Paul Pierce. The truth, Paul Pierce.
It's totally changed his game, and he's become the complete player.
Well, the nickname, The Truth, came from Shaq.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
I remember my 4th year in the league, playing the Los Angeles Lakers. I had a pretty good game, and after the game, Shaq was like, he is definitely the truth. And, ever since then, it's stuck with me.
You want the truth, you can't handle the truth.
The significance of my number was I was able to choose it my junior year in high school, and at the time, it was the only uniform that I could fit that was big enough for me. So once I wore it that year, had a good year, it's been with me ever since.
Here's to the basket, lots of contact, counted, and a foul. What a move from Pierce.
Well, definitely, I'm a headband guy. I've been headband for the last 6 or 7 years. That's just my thing. I go with the wristband on the left forearm. That's pretty much my look on the court.
return to Pierce, fakes the three, gets the bump, shoots the three. He makes it in! Count that three, and a foul!
Well, my pregame ritual is I eat pretty much the same meal. I like to get to the gym at least 2.5 hours before the game to get my shots up.
Fourth shot clock at 2, shot clock at 1, just gets it off and knocks it in.
I'd have to say my favorite player to play against has to be LeBron James.
Are special human beings who are born for moments like these, and LeBron is one of them.
Because we play the same position, and you know, the guy's a phenomenal athlete.
I just saw a human being fly.
One of the best players in the league.
West to LeBron, drive, hammers it with 2 hands.
There's just something about us when we go head to head that brings out the best in both of us.
Here's a spectacular move. Go Celtics, baby!
You know, we know we're going to have our work cut on the Eastern Conference, and it's not going to be as easy as it was a year ago.
The championship will be crowned in green again.
And I think, you know, guys like Kevin, myself, and Ray, well, it's going to be easy to stay motivated because once you get a taste of the success, you don't want it to end. That's it. Time's up.
We're back with more of NBA action. Now, let's go back into the action, this time in the Eastern Conference, for a look at the Toronto Raptors. In Toronto, there are high expectations for the Raptors, thanks in large part to their trade for Jermaine O'Neal, a move that was embraced by the entire team.
My way of compiling information or making decisions on transactions entails bringing together a lot of minds. That includes a lot of input from the coach's perspective.
That's something that we talked about, trying to add another quality player to our basketball team. Now, we can take turns. You know, Jermaine can carry the load some.
Once you get the buy-in of the staff and the coach, you're also going to get the buy-in of the most important piece, and that's the guy that currently is the cornerstone of your franchise. And we're excited to have someone like Chris Bosh to build around, and the Jermaine piece was the one that we felt was the deal that was going to give us a significant jump forward.
Get loose, man. Come on. There we go. There we go.
The two all-star big men want to put to rest any doubts about whether they can coexist.
He has been the cornerstone, and he's did his work to be the cornerstone of this team, and we're going to help each other just like the rest of the guys are going to help us. And that's really what it's all about. You know, people want to talk about that, and whether I was coming in to try to step on his toes, and it's not about that, because if it's about numbers, I would have stayed in Indiana.
I mean, I think we're both to the point where we just want to win. It doesn't matter. So I think when me and Jermaine step out on the court, it's like, okay, what can we do to win tonight? And that's what kind of selflessness we need in order to win basketball games. Everybody talks about numbers and everything, but it's really about winning.
It's the Toronto Raptors team. It's all 13 guys in that locker room. And it belongs to not just those guys, it's the coaches, the front office, the fans. This is all our team, and that's the way it should be.
Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work. And we're running tonight. 2008-09 season underway.
Let's go, man. Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hard work.
And with Jose Calderon taking over as their new floor leader, the Raptors were ready for the new season.
Jose Calderon, he is now the starting point guard with the trade of T.J. Ford, among others, to Indiana to get Jermaine O'Neal.
Anytime Jose comes down, what you doing? You get out of there, CB moves up.
The combination of Calderon and the duo down in the paint has been a winning formula for starting the season undefeated.
The Raptors will go on to win it.
Let's go. Way to go, boys.
Guys, way to play. Every night, like Chris and Jermaine said, we got to come with the same intensity, the same effort. Way to go, guys.
Good job, man. All every day, baby. Hard work. 1, 2, 3.
Hard work. Way to go.
Time now for more of NBA action. Now we spotlight the Bucks' Michael Redd and his journey to stardom, which began in his hometown of Columbus, Ohio.
My mother and my father are the people I looked up to growing up. My dad played basketball in college, so saw my dad's trophies, saw what he had accomplished through basketball, and I wanted to do the same or do even better. I practiced every day. Even when it snowed outside, I would go out to the courts and play.
Michael's hard work made him a star at Ohio State, and he entered the 2000 draft with high hopes.
My expectations were like anybody else's, to be a lottery pick.
With the 36th pick, with the 39th pick, with the 42nd pick.
It seemed like your dreams and your visions, they crash right in front of you.
Let's see what the Bucks do here at number 43.
With the 43rd pick.
At that point, I didn't really care whether it was first round, second round, as long as I got my name called.
The Milwaukee Bucks select Michael Redd from Ohio State University.
It still motivates me to this day, and something I'll never forget.
Redd was determined to prove he could play in the NBA, but he would have to wait his turn behind Milwaukee's veteran stars. So Michael continued to work hard while learning under one of the game's premier coaches.
I was blessed to be with a great coach in my rookie year with George Karl.
As the game goes on,
he was a teacher.
Pick and rolls, develop motion and movement of the ball.
A guy that's brought me along. It was definitely a process with me. He definitely had an impact on my career.
After playing little as a rookie, Redd began to justify the coach's fate during a game in his second season.
That was a game I didn't play hardly until the fourth quarter. I had hit 1 3. Coach Karl said, go on in.
Redd is open, 3 on the way.
And it was different, and I felt a tremendous rhythm.
Michael Redd, man.
I had a record of 8 threes in the fourth quarter.
Here it is. Yes, Michael Redd, franchise record, 9 3-pointers in a game.
That game right there kind of cemented my name in the NBA, like this kid's for real.
Redd to the rack and away in. Play.
Redd, yes. Oh, he is a cold-blooded shooter, boy.
And when the Bucks traded Ray Allen, the once obscure second-round pick took over the spotlight.
Way over there. On Sunday afternoon, I'll be playing at the Staples Center. It looks so far, though. Oh, my goodness. Dream come true. Dream come true.
With his 2004 All-Star selection, Redd had officially arrived among the NBA's elite, and the leader of the Bucks has continued to emerge as one of the league's most explosive shooting guards.
Michael catches, shoots 3. Yes! Michael Redd, 57 points, a Bucks record!
And after winning a gold medal with Team USA, Michael can pause to reflect on how much he's accomplished.
It's been a blessing, man. This journey has been amazing. No one ever expected this of me. To be where I'm at right now, really, it's so gratifying, man. It's so humbling.
Welcome back to NBA Action. Now it's time for the top 10 plays of the week in our courtside countdown. Starting at 10 is this slick dish from Ronnie Price.
Don't lose Ronnie Price. Behind his back, Karolinko. Oh, baby. It's the basketball or lose Ronnie Price with behind the back pass.
Coming in at number 9 is Dirk Nowitzki with the off-balance fling.
Dirk fouled. Oh, he throws in the prayer. Wow. How do you like that play?
I do.
At 8, the Knicks' Wilson Chandler flying in for the follow.
Almost trapped, got it away.
No! Oh, yes! Chandler!
As he pounds it down.
At 7 is LeBron James going behind the back.
Fairchild somehow shoveled that one home as it was being fouled.
Great read and a super pass from James.
In at number 6, here's Leon Poe putting on a show.
Nice pass from Davis. Poe with the facial. He went right at the
celebration for Leon Cole.
At number 5, Pau Gasol sends it down on Denver.
Gasol tries to pump fake. Left hand. Oh, and he jams it left hand. Wow.
At number 4, it's Vince Carter hanging and hitting.
Thomas, and score the field goal for Vince Carter, who had his shot blocked by Thomas, but still, with English, managed to put it down.
Boy, what hang time was that?
In at number 3 is this circus shot from the Raptors' Anthony Parker.
3-on-2. Parker goes up. Are you kidding me, Anthony Parker? Are you kidding me? Stop that.
At 2, another amazing shot. This one from Yao Ming.
Henry gets it down to Yao, and he throws it up, and it goes in! Oh, what an unbelievable shot. He's got his arm, and he can't shoot it right-handed, so Yao puts it up left-handed.
And with the number 1 play of the week, it's Rudy Gay with a game-winning dagger for the Grizzlies.
Grizzlies don't have a timeout. Rudy for the win! Yeah!
That's our show for this week. I'm Ian Eagle for NBA Action. We'll see you next time.